1, 2, 3. Are we live?
We're live.
Patrick is back. Patrick's back. Everybody, say hi, Patrick. Everybody wished you. He was out sick last week, so we sent him the positive vibes, and he's feeling better today. Hopefully, he's back.
Yeah.
He's back behind the thing.
The man behind the curtain.
So, I was thinking today, I was like, as a man that has no style whatsoever, I have no eye for it. I just don't. Being a photographer, you'd think I would, but I just don't. But sitting across from me is someone who's got just style coming out of his pockets. You know what I mean? Just falling out all over the place. Everybody say hello to Ty Shawn. Ty Shawn, right?
Yep,
Okay.
Ty Shawn.
I just don't want to fuck it up again. Ty Shawn with Stayoung clothing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Live studio audience.
What's up?
Let me turn this off real quick so I don't get distracted because I am ADHD and I will get totally distracted. So you have your own. Oh, I thought those were Time Place for a second. Are those your own?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are y'all like rivals or are y'all friends?
No, no, they're cool peoples. I just met them at the fashion show.
Oh,
yeah.
BC.
Yeah, they're cool peoples.
Yeah, he's good. They're good. They're good people.
Shouts out Time Place.
Yeah, I got mine somewhere around here. I'll have to buy a pair of yours now. I try to support as much as I possibly can. All the local businesses, artists, whatever. You know, and that's what this was really about. This podcast was made for people like yourself who are, just you've got something cool and you want to get it out to the world. Unfortunately, it's not going out to the whole world. It's just going out to I think I got 112 followers up on my YouTube, but we're gonna change that.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, man. So Stayoung Clothing, you do a lot of things. First of all, let's double back before we get into that. You're in the military. What branch?
Navy.
Navy.
Yeah.
And you're an air. You said you're. Say it again. You're not an airman. I don't know the freaking things. I don't know all the.
Well, they do
terms.
call it airmen.
Okay.
But it's aviation.
Aviation.
So all the aviation, they call them airmen.
So do you do like the thing where you're on the deck and you're like, go?
No, so that's not my rape specifically. Okay. I just deal with all the ordnance, so like bombs, weapons.
I was gonna say I think I knew what that one was.
Yeah.
Ordnance. Yeah, I know what that is. All the fun stuff.
Munitions.
Yeah, I do all the bang blows.
The bang. Ooh.
Yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, the
sounds like a trip to Thailand. Well, he was ready with that.
I knew one was coming.
I hope your family's not watching this. I'm kidding. If you are, just know this is who I am. I got a potty mouth, so this is just what we do. I don't censor myself. I did for too many years, and now I can't do it anymore.
I try not to, because then you start to turn into a different person.
You really do. Yeah.
You got to just be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do.
100%. 100%. So, yeah, you're out there with the munitions.
Yep.
Hot, sweaty, loud.
Loud, always yelling. I'm a loud person, so.
Yeah.
You got to be loud out there when that flight deck and the birds start turning. You could be standing right next to somebody yelling and they still don't know what you're saying.
You just got to read lips that point.
Or just do the fingers. That's what
do y'all do hand signals?
Yeah, we do hand signals.
Or do y'all just actually know ASL, like American Sign Language?
Oh, no. I don't know sign language, but we kind of make up our
form
own.
of sign language.
Yeah, we make up our own.
Military sign language.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. How long have you been in the military?
8 years.
8 years.
April will be 8.
Okay.
I got 12 more years to go.
12 more years and then you can retire, or?
Oh, yeah, I'm retiring for sure.
Okay.
It's too easy. I'll retire when I'm 38, 39.
That's early. You'd be a young man.
Yep, stay young.
Yeah, that's right. And that was, as I was thinking about like intros and stuff and like how am I going to intro this guy?
Yeah. that
That was one of them what I did. But then I was like, if I had only found this clothing line back when I was a young man, maybe I wouldn't be this old. But that joke didn't have any legs. But yeah, no, that's very very good. What do you plan on doing afterwards? Just going double down into Stayoung, or?
Yeah, that's hopefully. I mean, hopefully, within 12 years I'll be somewhat known.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'll just be full force, Stayoung, traveling the world.
Right.
Like that's probably all I really want to do is just travel.
Yeah.
Might have kids, and they just gonna be traveling the world with me too.
Hey.
So yeah.
That's cool. Just homeschool them and take them wherever, right?
Yep, homeschool. Probably go back to Japan. They smart over there.
Oh yeah,
All them kids smart.
I wouldn't make it.
For real?
No, I'd be like in a dunce cap in a corner. I was not smart.
Me neither.
I mean, I'm still not. But you know,
I'm not the smartest guy, but you can learn a lot over there. Them kids are smart.
If they have like new interesting ways to teach people, then yeah, maybe I should go over there. But
AI.
Yeah, right. Well, y'all were having that conversation when I came back in the room with the coffees. Or were y'all talking about AI?
Oh yeah, just AI in general. How
just in general.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about language, and they have AI now that it's. I don't know if you saw the Putin interview with Tucker Carlson, but they're using a form of AI that immediately translated it. It was just amazing to watch.
Yeah, I saw there was an earbud now that you can just put in your ear, and I think it works with AI. That might be what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think Apple's doing some, or Google.
Yeah, it's Apple.
Like a little box. They had
that's something different.
Well, they've had a form of it for years since at least 2006.
I want to say that's with like the Chat GPT people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It's getting crazy.
Oh yeah,
especially when you can mimic songs.
It's about to get real nutty.
It's crazy that it's like so mainstream now.
Oh yeah,
and it's only more and more every day.
I was watching something the other day, and this is going to happen a lot, by the way. We're going to get off topic.
Yeah.
So much. So hang on. People, get your popcorn.
Tune in.
Yeah, get your popcorn, sit down, get you a little, something, red wine, whatever, and just chill out. Or if you're a kid, just some red Kool-Aid, and just, we'll just chill out, and we're just going to have a conversation. But yeah, I was watching this video the other day. You know that there's a bust. It has a name. I can't remember what it is, but it's a robot. It's just a bust. It's like from shoulders up to the head.
Yeah.
And they just set it on the table, and this thing will literally, it like blinks and it'll move its head around and stuff, but it'll literally talk to you. It'll emote.
I forget the name, but
talking about. Yeah, you can probably Google it, but I was watching something, and they gave that robot now has a body.
What in the world?
Yeah, I mean, now it was stationary, so like the body didn't move. Still, it was just the neck, just from the neck up that could move.
Yeah,
and like eyes and mouth and everything, but it listens to what you're saying.
I forgot the name. It's like a sexy name too for a robot.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know.
I'm just having a robot. With
but it was creepy to see. No, it's going to be you're looking.
What is her name?
I don't know. You're getting all kinds of off track there.
Robot.
Are you on Yahoo again?
Oh, I think I am.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that uses Yahoo.
I mean, it just keeps coming up. I set Google as, what is that?
I don't know. Anyways, I don't have it on the.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, but yeah, it's crazy, man, and like there was an actor. I don't know if you ever watched Supernatural. Mm-mm. Well, there's an actor. His name's Misha Collins, and he was standing in front of this thing, and it picked him out and said, "Misha."
That's crazy.
And he goes, "Excuse me," and she was like, "Misha Collins from this and that." She started naming off
Sophia.
Yeah. And he started having a conversation with this thing. He's like, "How did you know my name?" And she's, "Well, you have a very,
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
On social, like Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, don't play any videos.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
But yeah, and she was just like, your face is very recognizable, and and your cute smile, and she was just like, and you start thinking like maybe there's somebody behind a keyboard, somewhere,
always monitoring their camera in their eyes or something,
or just typing it out, like who really knows, right?
This is great.
Yeah, close that. It's bothering me. But yeah, no, AI is nutty. What I fear is those Boston Dynamic guys getting together with the Chat GPT guys and like putting the AI in those robots. I know you've seen them robots, the ones that like walk around and can jump and do backflips.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
I've seen. It looks like a freaking horse, like an animal.
Yeah, there's one that looks like a dog, and then there's one that stands upright like a human.
Oh, I think I seen it like shooting a basketball.
Yeah, they shoot basketball, and they'll. Oh yeah,
it just kept making it. That was full court, half court behind it. It was just like do the trajectory.
It knew the perfect amount
every single time.
Absolutely, it's a robot. It ain't us.
It's crazy.
What happens when we have that in our head though? Like people,
Elon Musk's.
Well, people had the advantage back in the early '90s when they had mobile phones, and nobody didn't.
Well, it kind of is in our head. I mean, they say we are cyborgs already because of that. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's always in your hand. You know, I mean, it's always you all right, man? Is that too strong? I made his coffee too strong, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's actually fire. It's good.
Okay, good. But yeah, you know, that's just what they say, anyways. But I mean, because there's never a question that you can't get answered right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of fitting, I guess, that they called it a smartphone. Does that make us dumb people?
Yeah, it's like we always need our phone to do anything.
Yeah,
back before we had this technology, like if you were walking down the street and you were talking to your friend and you asked them a question like, "Hey, what is this? What is this?"
just make shit up.
You were just as dumb as your friend next to you. You know what I mean?
We would just make shit up.
Yeah.
And now it's Google it. Like,
well,
every single thing is Google it.
Yeah, and the making shit up thing is pretty much stayed on course because, like, you know, social media.
Yeah.
Almost everything on it is fucking
Fake.
made up.
Yeah.
If you
put anything out, it'll go viral. Then everybody thinks it's true, and then you do more research. And
yeah, if you're getting your definitions from Wikipedia, you probably need to check a different source.
I just make up my own definition.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, and just FYI, I am the most like out of it pop culture. Just like I got nothing. You know, I'm either my nose is either in this or doing, you know, many other various things. You know, but I just don't have time to pay attention to pop culture or, you know, like I try to get on Twitter and it's just so damn negative, and I just don't. It makes me depressed.
I think a lot of people's like veering away from Twitter just because it's a lot of AI up there. It's like a lot of
there's a lot of porn now. That's the only thing that I go back for. But for some reason they keep mixing in like this faces of death shit. Like I keep seeing like people getting murdered on Twitter and they just leave it.
And you can see the video.
Oh yeah, or someone died. Like I saw a lady the other day, and I've talked about this before, but like she was on the back of a boat and fell off the back. They were drunk, and she fell off the back of the boat, and her hair got stuck in the propellers, and it just sucked her right in, and she was gone. It was just gone, head gone.
And you can see
see everything, and I'm like, why did I just watch that? Because you don't realize. You think it's gonna be. I'm so used to TikTok.
Yeah.
You're like, it's gonna be
nothing.
It's gonna be some funny shit. What's about to happen? You know, a seal gonna hop out of the water and like save her? I don't know. And it turns out to be holy bullshit. Like So
nobody gets on Twitter no more.
No.
I don't know about that. There's 180 million fucking daily users or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably like most of it's probably like.
I'm on there, but I'm just on there for the forums.
Yeah.
For political forums and stuff. But yeah, there is some nasty, crazy.
I feel like with social media, I feel like a lot of people kind of go for a lot of people will go on social media just kind of looking for negativity.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever experienced any of that.
Like comments too. They want to see that video. They want to put that.
Oh, like my girl likes to read the comments.
Yeah.
She's like, did you read the? She'll send me I'm sure your wife.
That's all girls. Yeah.
I'll get home and I'll have 25 videos. Did you watch them? I'm like, no, I was working. You know, like how did I have time to do that? But I'll sit down and watch them. And she's like, read the comments. I'm like,
that's the worst.
There's 3 million comments. I'm not reading them. It's not happening.
And then you got to be like, you know, the funniest. You got to be the one at the top with all the likes.
Right.
It's like it's bad enough people try to get the likes for the picture or the video, but it's like you go in the comments, they got to one up it.
Everybody's got jokes.
Yeah, you got to get your likes.
Yeah, and they do hit low. They hit low on some of them, and it's just like the lowest common denominator of human being.
I don't look at the comments.
No, I try not to. I definitely don't look at the comments for my show.
Post and ghost.
Well, that's why I like the live, because I'm posting right now. So when we get done, it's done. I don't have to do anything else.
There you go.
So, anyways, back to you.
Yeah,
bring it back around. First of all, thank you for coming all the way out here. I'm not sure where your whereabouts on Jacksonville, what side, east, west, north, south.
You don't have to broadcast that.
Everything's 30 minutes away.
It is.
So,
it is. Well, except for some people. Most of my guests, for some reason, ended up being an hour away. With traffic and all this other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic coming over here.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you got that EV, so you're good.
Hey,
man. No gas. He's not putting out any emissions out of that car.
Got to charge it, though.
That's true. That's true. So Stayoung Clothing, let's get into that. When did that start?
So unofficially, it started back when I graduated, so back in about 2015.
Does this bother you?
No, it doesn't. No. I'm a cigar smoker, so yeah, I don't really. But yeah, so back in 2015, that's where it originally unofficially started, like with friends or whatever the case may be. And I want to say about 2018. Yeah, about 2018. I just took it serious. I went in and started off with some shirts, and then from there just grew, and just consistently just been dropping ever since.
Yeah, pull that thing a little closer, man. It's popping in and out. There you go. I know you say you're loud, but let's get loud.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, you want to try to speak into the crown of it right there.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, you're good.
All right, you're good.
So, 2005. How did you come up with Stay Young clothing? You just want to be a Toys R Us kid forever?
No. So it's like so my last name is Young.
Oh, okay.
So
that
Ty
makes
Shawn
sense.
Young, and then it kind of just flowed with Stay Young, and everything that I do, I kind of like want to keep that mindset.
Okay.
Of, it doesn't matter how old. So the slogan is Stay Young, we don't age.
That's true.
So that's the thing behind it.
Yeah. Now I liked and I love the outfits that all the boys and girls were wearing. You know, it was very like I was showing it to my family here, and they're just like, "That's dope." It's dope.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I again don't know anything about fashion, but they all made it look great.
Yeah. I don't know. I just try to pick like their skin tones and even height. Like height plays a big difference in, the fashion thing to me, because taller people, you would want to see them not in like super tight clothes, because then it depends. If they got tight jeans on and then a loose shirt, it just wouldn't look right. And then most of the time tall guys like myself, we wear a size 12, so you don't want to have super tight jeans and like a big foot. You got as they say boats. So yeah, as far as with all the models that was there, they all did great. So like I try to just coordinate their height and their style too, and with like kind of what they wore coming to auditions. I mean, not auditions, rehearsal.
Right,
like,
right.
Okay,
right.
I see them in this.
So for people that don't know, which I like I said, I had Cam on a couple weeks ago. When we talked about the JFE.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, the JFE, the Jacksonville Fashion Experience, the first ever episode was played. Gosh, how long ago has it been? It's been a month, 2 months.
Probably about a month.
Yeah,
I'm
horrible with time. I'm horrible with time. But yeah, it's been a minute. They just it's something that they started, and we're looking forward to many, many more of those. Was that your first fashion show?
No, I did my own fashion show in about 2020.
Okay.
Or it was 2019 or 2020.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was kind of like the same thing, but it was more so me just trying to bring all the local,
right,
brands together.
Right.
Didn't have that platform of what I have.
Right.
So, yeah. That was my first one, but that was my second one. The JFE one, that was my second one. So yeah, it was.
Well, that's good. What was your experience? You enjoy yourself?
At the JFE one? Yeah, for sure. Like it was great. Like as far as the rehearsals were like spot on. Cam doesn't play. So the rehearsals were spot on.
He's super sweet, but he will fuck you up.
Yeah, he was. All right, listen up, y'all. Like we about to start, and then people, they joke around, and he's like, hey, listen up. We really about to get into it, and that's what you have to do that, especially when your name's on it. That's the biggest thing. That's what with my clothes, like my name's on it, so I don't want to put out anything just to be, putting it out or half-ass or what. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, shit. Can I? Yeah, so you don't want to put anything half-ass, so it's just like, but that the rehearsals were good, the day of was good, the time, like everything was, I think he did really good. And for his first one, you would think he did it multiple times.
100%.
And then even that small venue or that place, it made it feel big when all those people was there.
Right.
So it turned out really good. Like,
yeah. Had you ever been to the collab before? The cafe, that little place where they had the.
So I knew John. I don't know if you know John.
Yeah.
So
I know all the owners.
John actually made these shirts for me.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know where I met him. I don't know. I think I just came when I first got to Jack. I was
John's
Googling.
got his little fingers in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had his own print shop. He had like I don't know, laundry. I think he had a laundry thing going on. I mean, he's had multiple, and I know he had a photography studio at one point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met them a couple of years ago at least. But we were fast friends, all of them.
Yeah,
they're good people.
That's how it is. Yeah.
John, Ray, Jit.
I only know John and Cameron, and then I know Steven as well. Steven is more, I guess he is in the printing
okay.
side of it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
we always meet to pick up shirts.
Right,
and stuff,
right.
but
See, I never met him. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably have. I probably bumped into him, but
I think
we
he's
just
just
don't
like
talk.
behind the scenes,
Yeah.
like one of those runners type. But yeah, I met John first.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got to Jax, I was trying to look for places to get shirts made and just trying to network. And then I met him. He did the first wave of shirts for me, and then I did the 904 event out in at the Jax Beach.
Like a pop-up, 904
yeah,
pop-up.
and then I met two of the models. They came up to my tent. This is before I even knew, but they was like, "Oh, I like your stuff. Oh, it's a fashion show."
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. It's a fashion show coming up, and the guy Cam doing it. He, your brand would be nice in it. So I said, "All right, cool."
For sure.
And I reached out to Cam, and just so happened it was at the collab, and I was like, "Oh, damn, I know John." He was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
you guys are getting around.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. How that all kind of came to fruition. It definitely made a good impact, I think, on the group. I mean, I know that I think you were the only designer there. If I'm memory serves, I think the other two were like shops. They're clothing shops, like
Keeks and Disco. Yeah. Oh, Savage at Peace. That was another one.
That's right. That's right. He is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
But I think him and Time and Place did a little collab thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was. Yeah, that was cool. But as far as the other two, I think it's more like the vintage.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, I want to have them on the show too. I love entrepreneurs, business owners, people that are just doing the damn thing, and I want to have a chance to showcase the work.
Yeah.
So that people can see it. If they have an interest to do so, go buy some stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, go shop, man. Stayoungclothing.com.
I was just going to ask, you got a website, right?
Yep. And dropping soon, too. Dropping a For the Dogs hoodie. It's a mocha colorway.
You say Florida Dogs?
No. For the Dogs.
I was going to say, I think you're in the wrong state.
Florida Dogs. Nah. Yeah, I got a brown version dropping Friday.
Pull up his website. Oh, there goes the dogs.
They talking to me.
Yeah, Mom just got home, I think.
1Y.
Oh shoot,
It's fine.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Everybody does that.
Well, if you just hit the, okay, let's see if it'll come up. Oh, it went to Yahoo again.
Staten Clothing.
Just go up in the thing up there.
He did 2Ys again too.
oh my god,
It ain't gonna pop up.
it ain't. What was it again? Stay young.
Stayoungclothing.com.
Now we're this is why I don't know if I like this being on the table right here, because I'm like, I'm ADD. Is that you?
Cool.
Okay.
I like it though.
Everybody sees that.
Nice setup.
Yeah, everybody can see it right now.
All right, good. Oh, look at you trying to go to pop-ups.
Yeah, man, get your 10%
Hold
off.
on, real quick. Let me.
Are you putting your phone number in?
Yeah, I don't want my phone number broadcast.
No, you don't want to do that.
Oh, I was about to say, did you turn that off?
Yeah. He got it.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Like we got time for that. No, I'm just kidding. Get your 10% off.
Yeah,
man.
get your 10%.
Sorry.
I'll get
be
mine too. No, I was poking through, man. I like that jacket too.
So this one is dropping Friday,
Okay,
and it's going to be more mocha color.
mocha.
Yeah.
Well, as you can tell, I'm very monochromatic. I like black
That's my favorite
and
color.
gray.
I wear black all day if
Yeah.
I could, but I try to switch it up.
Well, I have dogs, and it's really hard to wear black.
Oh, because the hair.
Yeah, the dog hair gets everywhere.
I like those.
Yeah, those the clear ones. That's the first
Oh,
ones
look
I
at
dropped.
that.
Oh, shouts out.
Yeah.
My girl Jen.
Jen and Cammy, yeah.
Her and I do a podcast once a month.
Oh, yeah, I think I seen it on her. On her
The
page.
Beauty and the Beard. I'm the beauty. Just kidding, Jen. I like making that joke. So hopefully next week that'll be what's up.
Yeah, we're going through all these.
We're going through. Is that
Ochre.
watermarks, or are those like printed on those jeans?
Printed. So
Oh,
those
okay.
are I got a black version of these coming out too soon, very soon. But they're laser imprinted.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, laser flared at the bottom. These are actually samples too that I got on. So
That you're wearing.
yeah, at the bottom it says "Stay Young," like towards the ankles.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. A lot.
Nice.
So since 2015, you've been doing Stay Young clothing.
Yeah, unofficially.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
When did it-
2018 is really when
it popped off.
when I really was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing it.
How do you come up with the designs for your clothes?
So when I was in Japan, I I met a guy out there that was doing it, but he really wasn't like broadcasting and how he's doing it. So I was like, yo, I got a clothing brand. I would love for you to make a design for me. And he made my the on the last page, it was a cream hoodie, and it had Stayoung in red. So he made that design for me. And I mean, ever since then, I always just go back to him for all my designs. I kind of tell him what I want. And he makes up. He's good with the iPad and Procreate, so he'll make up something, and then he just send me those files, and then the last page.
Oh, sorry.
Are you good?
I think that is the last.
No, it is the last page.
Oh, go. It's a cream hoodie. It should be the bottom right. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I like
that one. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
So that was the first one that I dropped last year in July 1st, and it sold out really fast. Everybody, it's people to this day still ask me to get that hoodie, but it's sold out.
Where do you get your fulfillment from? You use local companies, or you have like a company that you use constantly?
I still use Japan, and then I got a guy in South Carolina. I don't know who he get it made through, but I'll send it to him, and then he'll use it, or I use just like online manufacturers.
Yeah.
But most of my shirts, it's a chrome tee I just dropped last week.
Chrome tee.
Yeah, it's a chrome. It's like an acid wash.
Oh, okay.
7-ounce shirt, but it say Stayoung, but it's chrome.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the chrome bubble letters. Like John made that for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, well, that's dope, man.
I'm keep going back to them. I love them.
Yeah.
They turn around fast.
Do you have any input on like what type of cloth, like material they use, or I mean, these are all the questions I honestly I don't know.
So for me, I always try to use heavy GSM, which is like the material or the thread count of a shirt. Like so, this shirt is like a 7-ounce shirt. You know, your typical shirt is about 4 ounces or 3 ounces.
Pretty solid.
So yeah, I like the quality is a big thing for me. I won't drop it unless the quality.
I like the neck on that.
Oh yeah, I like it, but it's just I don't know. It's weird. I'm picky with it, but everybody likes it. So I just this is the only time I'll be like, okay, if everybody like it, I'll do it. But
shouts out Reese, shouts out Twan.
Reese Twan. Oh,
Reese
Hendo.
and Twan.
Yeah, if they're popping in,
Two
he can see
girls.
it.
Reese said, "Yeah, black version very soon. Trying to get all the sauce." Twan said, "My boy."
Yeah, that's my best friend. That's the one that just up here.
Nice.
But yeah, I try to. It's weird. It's weird. I kind of like go for the feel. I always get a sample made.
Okay.
Always. So if I don't like the sample, I might just not even do it.
What is that shirt, that the new shirt line that's out they make men's tees? True Classic.
True Classic. I never heard of them.
Yeah, they're like tighter in the arms, but like kind of looser in the waist, but they're tighter in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like they cut them and sew them to be like kind of high. If you got like me, if you got like a dad bod, a little gut, it'll kind of hide it a little bit, but it'll make your arms look nice and pumped up.
Mm.
And that's the kind of shirts I like because I don't have muscles.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I just like a shirt that kind of like fit and I can wash it and don't have to worry about it shrinking or just the quality.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing is the quality.
I came up with back in the day we the Beastie Boys like towards the end of their cycle, they were doing the big baggy pants and the really tight shirts.
Yeah, that's what everybody's trying to do now. I'm trying to bring it all back.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's what
I'm old as shit, so it's coming back around. But I'm just saying, that's what I'm used to, and I liked it. But now I can't wear them tight shirts because I got a fucking gut.
You gotta wear like XLs.
I know
some larges.
No, man, I still rock a medium. I can't bring the larges. The arms are just too big.
Oh, oh yeah,
and they
too much
just
space.
hang. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. I don't have time to go to the gym.
There's
to
shirts
fill it
out there for you for sure, especially in that fashion where you just got to know where to look.
Well, that's why I keep seeing them True Classic ones, and I'm like, I'm thinking about doing because I did a run for myself for my podcast for this podcast I did, and I've given them all away. I mean, I did a small run. It was like I think it was like either $150, $200. And I think I got like I don't know 15, 20 shirts, something like that. And it was a local person here in Jacksonville, someone that I've known for a while. So I was trying to give her some business, and get a little something for myself. But and I was just giving them away to people that would come on the show. So I apologize. I don't have any more. I gave the last one away. I know, right?
I'm looking forward to something free.
I know, free shit's good shit. That's what I'm saying. But well, I'll get some more, and then I'll give you one, just so that you can commemorate whether you want it or not. You can be
I'm aware. I don't. Really
I came
like
on this podcast
wearing like brands, and I just don't like spending my money on that.
You like wearing your own stuff?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Well,
it's either that or you're gonna see me in a black tee or fresh white tee, but it's gonna be adorable.
Yeah,
like big.
Do you have your family all wearing your stuff?
Yeah. I mean, kinda. Like, it's weird. My brother's in the Navy too, so it's kind of like. But all my friends, all my best friends, close friends, Navy friends, they all wear. Every time something drops, like half my inventory will probably go there first.
That's awesome.
And then if they don't get it, they'll be mad. Like, oh man, why you tell me? I'm just like, well, I mean, y'all were gone. Like, y'all on deployment or.
So it's doing well though, right?
Yeah, I think it's doing well, but I always say it's not. Like, me personally, I always can be doing better,
right?
Or be more exposed. That's just me though. But
I think that's any good business owner, an operator. It's never good enough.
Yeah,
you're always going to be searching for more. And how can I make this more?
Exactly. Yeah, I think I'm doing good though. Like my friends, everybody, bro, you've been doing this. Like I've had celebrities wear it. Like
yeah, like who?
Yeah, I had Ty Shawn wear it a long time ago.
Don't know who that is.
He plays for he plays for Atlanta Hawks, point guard. Yeah, so that was the first like major celebrity that wore it. And this was back in 2020 when these hats, like this hat was like a basic hat and it just had a box logo, Stayoung, but it was a dad hat, so it didn't have no structure to it. It was just like that, and then.
So that's not a dad hat.
No, this is a fitted.
I like fitted hats.
Yeah, it's more.
I can't stand that fucking.
Yeah, more detailed too now.
Like when I'm on the podcast, I always have my hat backwards because if I turn it around, you can't see my face.
Oh, it curve.
I do like I'm like half and half.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the flat bill, and I don't like hard
flat bill
redneck curve. You know what I mean? But like yours is probably about where I'm at because I have glasses too.
Yeah.
So the side
putting them on top is gonna push them down.
Push them down. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to.
You had to block that out a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I was like, it's
coming out of that thing, huh?
It's a fire picture, but I don't want to put it out there like that.
Why didn't you tell me, man? I could have hooked you up with a little something a little better than that.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll send it to you. It's nothing but an easy edit.
Yeah. No, if it works for you, it works. But no, that's good, man.
But yeah, I have Ty Shawn, Desi Banks, a comedian. He's like one of those, he started off on Twitter and Facebook. So I just went to one of his shows and he got that Atlanta hat. He's from Atlanta.
Okay.
So and then I have Travis Etienne. Y'all know who that is. Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Yeah. He got a pair of my jeans.
I definitely don't know anything about Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm like the least hometown supportive person in the world that pisses Jennifer off, and most people that love Jacksonville.
Man, I came here, so many damn it's everywhere. You know how you go to a place and it's like, yeah, you got majority of them. It's everybody here.
How long you been here?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, so it's
you liking it or no?
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to leave.
No.
When I came here, it's just like the brand took off. I love the weather. I got a motorcycle too, so yeah, nice. I got a Kawasaki ZX6. So
nice.
I'm just like, dang, you go to Biketoberfest in Daytona, then they just did the bike week down there.
See, I don't go to none of that shit. I'm so antisocial. I'll have a fucking heart attack.
I just go down there. I go down there and sit and smoke cigars and look at all the bikes that go by.
That's not what you're looking at.
Nah, I ain't looking at nothing else.
I know bikes. All the bikes.
I got a friend that just went down there. I know what the fuck goes on down there.
But yeah, I've had a lot of celebrities.
That's good, man.
Like reached out. So I've even had Devin Haney, the boxer. He reached out to try to get some stuff, but
it fell through.
Too complicated. Like, I mean, you're a boxer, I get it. But it's
he got some CTE or something. Like, what's wrong with him? Is he?
I don't know.
Brain damage.
He's got a big fight with Ryan Garcia, right?
Yeah. It just takes too long to reply. Like, if I'm saying, yo, I'm gonna get this.
Oh, so he was trying to get it
directly to him. Yeah. So I'm just like,
you go on the website like everybody else.
That's why I tell everybody. I tell my friends. I tell everybody, go straight to the website. Like, yeah. You weren't gonna pick it up? All right, go to the website. I'll cancel the shipping. But
right.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah. But yeah, when I came to Jax, it was definitely like a big. I met a guy, close friend named Jesse, and he's a real good guy. When I came out here, I was at a store and I met him through the store, and ever since then, he been plugging me in with a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people.
like shops and stuff.
Yeah, shops. He's one of those guys that's like, you will want him everywhere.
He's got the gift.
Yeah, like he
can talk.
Yeah, he hangs with all the athletes. Like they tell him. I'm pretty sure he's getting paid to come to some events. Like
so?
I don't think he's like just come with us. I'm just like, no, we want you here. You know, can we? I'm pretty sure he is. So hopefully he is.
Yeah,
but yeah,
good.
when I met him, it was just cool vibes ever since then. So yeah, and we got some things we working on too in like near future. So, but yeah, he got my jeans to Travis Etienne. Well, first it was my hoodie, the cream hoodie. He was just like, yo, I know somebody that would like it. I'm just like, all right, cool. Here you go. And then next thing you know, like 2-3 days later, he sent me a picture of Travis just standing there with the Stayoung hoodie on. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, that's crazy. And then next thing you know, his little brother plays for, I think he just transferred to Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
And he bought a pair of the jeans.
Okay.
And then one of their close friends, he's like a real good R&B singer. He well, not R&B singer, but he makes music. And they both was in a club with Floyd Mayweather with my jeans on. I was like, dang, that's crazy. It was in Vegas.
That's dope.
What happened? Something just happened in Vegas. It was something big that just happened.
I know there's something big thing happening. I don't know when it's going to happen.
UFC 300, 299?
No. It recently.
I know Mike Tyson about to whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gonna fuck him up. Mike Tyson crazy. I don't know why they think they playing with that dude, man.
Did you see the interview with him where he was crying?
Who, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Tyson was crying. He's like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. He's like, I stopped being that man because he was not a good man, but I miss him. He said, I'm crying because I know when I bring him back out, I'm going to bring hell with him. Man. And I was like, oh, shit, this motherfucker is crazy.
Mike Tyson going to kill that dude, man. He a YouTube boxer.
Uh-huh. Well, he's been legit.
No, he's good.
He's a legit fighter, but he's only what his thing is now is he's fighting all these old retired guys.
He think he got a one up on him on speed, but Mike Tyson is different.
Yeah. Oh, he's built way different.
You want to talk about speed
and stamina? That dude, how old is he? 65?
I don't even know, but I'm watching his training videos right now, and every time he goes,
do you ever see like
day 3 motherfucker
side by side of Jake Paul and then him doing their training? It's like, what are you thinking, man? Like,
man, that dude's freaking. I'll be scared to be his trainer because one little slip up, that one little.
But the fact that we're all talking about it is exactly what. Like, I know Jake Paul. Well, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Tyson don't give a shit.
He don't care.
He don't give. I get. That's why I was.
He probably don't even know how to work his social media like that.
Well, that's why.
No,
he does. He does. He's got a podcast.
So. Mike Tyson.
Man, he's
got people that do.
He got people that do all that. I don't think
he's high all the time. So it's like
he's got a whole team.
Yeah.
But for sure, that's gonna be ugly. But no, that's cool, man. So you saw like there was pictures on the news or like something like that with your clothes and stuff, or
no, like Jesse will send me a picture. Like that's how close he was.
Like
he'll go to
from Instagram or something.
Yeah, like text. He'll just be like, "Hey, guess
who
he's
I there?"
Got? Yeah, Jesse.
Oh,
yeah, he's local. He's local out here. Yeah, so he'll be with them, like hanging out.
That's
like he
cool.
just went to it's a dude named JJ Weaver that plays for Kentucky. I think he plays linebacker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
but he's a real good football player, and
Dope.
he got a hold of my jeans from Jesse. So. Yeah, Jesse, that's my dog.
You make jeans that big? I feel like a lot of them football players are pretty big dudes.
Yeah, my jeans go up to the jeans on the website now, they go up to a size 48.
Okay.
So, but the black ones, they'll go up to a size 38, if I'm not mistaken, 36, 38. So, yeah. I make them more smaller sizes for the black
Do you gear your like designs and sizes and stuff like towards a specific, not demographic, but like, we'll just say demographic. You can take that however you want.
Yeah. I kind of go off of previous orders, if you get what I'm saying. Like every time I make a drop, I kind of note like
what's successful and what's not.
Yeah, which one took the longest to sell out or which one sold out the fastest. So I always sell like larges and mediums, they always sell the fastest. My smalls, they always trickle in the beginning and then towards the end they always sell out. So when it came to my jeans, I always like my first pair of jeans, I did the 32. I did 30, 32 all the way up to 40, 48, 44, I think. Or I mean, not 44, 48, 36 or something like that. So I still have a lot of 44s and 40s. And
Now, do you get all this stuff like? Is it like what is that? Not Shopify. Yeah, Shopify, where they go on and buy it, and then it gets printed and made, and then shipped straight to them, or do you store it?
Oh, so yeah, I store it
in a facility.
Yeah. Well, no. Like I store it in my house, like in my office. So yeah, I got these shelves and all my inventory is there. I got some inventory still back in Virginia, like some older stuff. But
right.
Yeah, I kind of just create it, order it, prepare for the drop, do some promo for it, whatever the case may be, and then clear out my inventory. Hopefully, I'll just keep clearing out my office every single time I drop. So
that's good, man. That's really good. I that would be my biggest worry. Would be I got all this shit.
Man, and that's crazy because the shit. Oh damn.
Oh
wait,
okay.
Shit.
Dude, I have been dropping F-bombs like a madman.
Yeah, so it's this. Sometimes it can be stressful. I'm just like, damn, I got all this fucking inventory.
When it gets close to the next order, you're like, shit, I gotta get rid of this shit.
Yeah, and then it comes to the whole business side, the business credit, and you wanna get your business like history good too as well. Like not just using your personal money. You kind of want to strictly do business, even when you're doing small things like shipping or marketing or anything. So yeah, just having all that inventory, and it's just like, okay, I don't want to keep pushing the same stuff for months without a new drop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just like, okay, hopefully I can do this drop, but then again, after I do this drop, try to push those orders too. So I try to do, story sales or, free shipping if you order more than $70.
Yeah.
Then a shirt will be $35. Another shirt will be $25. So now you're at $55, $60. And it's like, damn, I want that free shipping. Let me go order something from the old inventory or something like that. So yeah, as far as inventory, I can always open up a store too.
Right.
Like, not now, but
Do you ever plan on brick and mortar or?
I want to, but
what if you could open a brick and mortar, what would it look like right now? I know you got it. I know you've been thinking about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm already thinking about it, and that's not even my clothing line.
I mean, for sure, I feel like it would just be more so a vibey place. Not like just walk in as close. I want to walk in and you can just come and hang out at the store. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah, you got to be careful with that shit too.
Oh, just hang. Yeah,
you better have them electronic locking doors. You see snatching shit.
I think my security gonna be crazy. I want to get to a point where I got to hire a security guard.
Have like a red carpet.
Yeah,
entry.
like more of a I try to vision my brand as a luxury brand, not just like a oh yeah, let's go to that store and get that. It's kind of not like appointment only, but more so like.
So we're not gonna see your stuff in Walmart.
No, hell no.
Hey, when it gets into Target, that's how you know you made it
for real. Cause
ain't nobody getting out of there without spending $200.
Target, man, it's crazy how they are. It's like an upscale freaking grocery store, but
it's just Walmart it's just bougie Walmart.
The name, yeah. But yeah, I'll try to vision as an upscale. I mean, not upscale, but a luxury brand, because automatically I want people to think of the quality.
Right.
So it's like, oh yeah, I bought that shirt so long ago, but I can still wear this out going out to the club, or I can still wear this for
they're durable
for an event. So hopefully I can get to where if I ever open a store, like Louis Vuitton, they open the door, they always insist, you want water, something like that.
Okay.
That's my vision for my store.
I definitely think you should have somebody serving coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Coffee's fire.
It is. I love coffee. I drink it all day. But what the hell was I just about to say? And it just
real quick. Shouts out Tasha. Shouts out Rachel Starr.
I don't know either of them. Those
Tasha
are your
said
people.
Stay Young, and Rachel Starr.
Tasha, that's my wife. That's my wife.
Oh, okay. Those are your people. That's what I said.
People.
Rachel Starr, that's the brand ambassador for Stay Young clothing. I'm starting a new thing with the brand ambassador. She's in Japan right now. Actually.
Okay, that's what I was gonna. That was something I definitely wanted to bring up because I like I said, I had BC Brett with Time and Place, and it's one thing that he said I'm not doing.
What, brand ambassador?
Yeah, like, I'm not doing that. Is that
teach your own?
Yeah. But I wanted to get your perspective on that. I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
With the overhead and all that good stuff. I mean, you have glasses, you've got shirts and pants and jackets. You've got a larger line of goods than he does. So his is basically just the glasses.
I think when it comes to the brand ambassador, so for like me, if it's a difference from paid and unpaid, right?
Okay.
And it's a difference from if people believe your vision or not too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because he has glasses, but believe in your vision, you have glasses. So it's just like with not having brand ambassadors, I thought about that for a long time. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna, people that wear it, the customers, they'll be the brand ambassadors.
Right.
But if you got a dedicated team that believe in the vision,
Right.
and they see like, okay, not potentially I can be famous, or potentially, this can blow up, and
Or I'm just getting a bunch of free shit.
yeah, or I'm just getting free shit. But the thing is that my brand ambassadors, they pay for their stuff as well. But they do a way bigger discount than, just a regular customer or a sign up or anything like that. So,
Right.
and then they get the first come, first serve too. Like
Right.
they get the heads up before anything.
Before
This is
anything
the next
drops.
design that I'm dropping. So y'all,
That's cool.
put some fits together or whatever the case may be. But I mean, as far as like, with time and place, like if I was him, I wouldn't pay anybody. If they see the vision, if they really like the brand, that's how you know somebody really likes your brand.
Yeah, I mean, and he's doing all right. But
Yeah.
I guess I just wanted to find out from you, like, like these brand ambassadors that you're going to have, they'll be getting, like you said, they get the first, hit on the drop or before it drops, they get the deeper discounts.
Yeah.
Are you going to be like asking them to set up their own like shoots and stuff like for video shoots and photo shoots for it and stuff like that for product photography?
I mean, no, not really. It's more so, just however they want to produce their own content right now. Because it's like
as long as
maybe
it
2 months
represents the
in.
brand, right?
Yeah, in not a negative way. That's the biggest thing for me. Don't go rob a bank in a hoodie with Stayoung, and they gonna say, Stayoung, we don't age. Oh, we know that brand. And nah. So
Yeah,
it's just
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, anything like not negative. That's how it goes. But as far as the shoots and stuff, I actually have a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
I think did you see him that night at the show? He got dread a little.
I saw a lot of photographers there. I was
Okay.
standing in a mix of all of them.
Yeah,
and
his name is-
I just get focused on what I'm doing when I'm working.
I get what you're saying. I do the same thing. It was a lot of people. Oh, I saw you. I was like, oh, dang. Like Navy people. Oh, dang. Why you come up to me? What? You was busy. You was going back and forth.
Yeah.
But I actually got my own photographer. Goes by Xavier. Call him X.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually deployed together in Japan,
Cool.
and we met on the mess decks, which is like the cafeteria, what they call it. And
I know a little bit.
okay, yeah. And a lot of people like mess decks. What is that? The head?
we all
What
take a
is that?
shit?
Yeah.
Ciao.
Yeah, so we met up there playing spades. I love playing spades, and
I used to play. I can't remember how to do it anymore.
yeah, we used to play spades. We used to work 13 hours and then get off and play spades for 5 hours. Like,
Yeah.
Play any tonk.
no, I don't play tonk.
I used to play that in freaking seventh grade.
I only play spades and dominoes, man. So
Yeah.
Hey.
and I don't play for free, so that's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah, but we met there, and then he got out the Navy and came to Jacksonville, and I came 2 years later, and then I was like, dang, I didn't even know you was in Jacksonville, and then
Yeah.
it kind of just went from there. So all my photo shoots that I do in Jacksonville, I won't do it with anybody, but my photographer.
I love
Xavier.
that.
So yeah,
I
and
love
then
it.
and he's been getting business as well from the fashion show. So anything to boost it up like that, and we're trying to look for more. We're trying to look for more so behind the scene photographers.
Yeah.
So when he's doing a shoot, or if we're doing anything,
Yeah.
we got some behind the scenes footage.
Oh, that's my shit, dude. I love behind the scenes.
Okay.
I'm always doing. That's pretty much all I've been doing. I mean, I do like I have my little business off to
Yeah.
the side. I don't have a lot of time for myself to be able to do that between this and my 50-hour work week and just any other shit that I do. Let me know if you want to refill, man. I'll hit you up. I should have brought the fucking pot out here.
I'll go get
yeah.
it here in a minute if we need to.
I'm looking
Word.
real low on mine. It's good though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's
Well,
good.
it's just gonna be black now if you get it refilled because I ain't doing another one.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll go get it here in a minute.
But yeah, no, I like collaborating with people. It's kind of
that's what I'm doing all 2025.
Yeah.
All 2025. I'm not gonna do it 2024 because I still got some things that I want to get lined up. But 2025, I got 3 brands right now that I'm gonna definitely collab with,
Dope.
and they're brands from back home.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna collab with them. But I try to network with everyone though.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. Like even like before we do anything, Stayoung wise, like with me and Xavier, I always be like the number one thing we do is network.
Yeah.
At Stayoung. Even if it's the models. I did a photo shoot 2 weeks before the fashion show, and those people that I met them at 904 events and then friends of friends. It was another guy that was in Japan with us too. I didn't know he was out here, and he was in the photo shoot. And one of his pictures is like everybody loved his picture. His picture was like he had like a brown sample shirt on. So most of them were samples, but it's just like at the end I was just like, hey, it's all about networking. If you want to do your fashion stuff, make sure y'all come to the fashion show and just meet people there. You never know, they might a lot of people always need models for their brands, and I didn't realize that until after that fashion show. It was so many people hitting me up. Hey, I'll model for your brand anytime. Just let me know.
Oh yeah,
and they do photo shoots all the time.
Oh yeah,
the weather's crazy great out here.
Yeah,
so.
all those kids up there at the collab. There's so many models. There's so many photographers. There's so many videographers, and that's why I love that place so much. It's a place for creatives to go and be able to have a place, to actually do their art and. Because you can't get better at the art unless you practice. Yeah. So I love that, and talking about models, I didn't realize the need for models until I had Elliot, one of the MC for the night at the
Elliot.
He called me up and he said, "Hey man, I need a model." I was like, "You need me to send you some numbers?" Like what? And he goes, "No, I need a dude." It was a company called Ocean Waves. They do sunglasses for people that I guess that look like they like to fish and hunt.
Oh,
and I don't
beard.
I don't do either of those. So but he was like, you kind of look like it.
Yeah.
So,
did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay.
But I rode my bike, and so when they actually used one of my pictures for their ad, they were like, elevate your ride, So that was pretty cool.
That was tough. Yeah.
But that was my first modeling gig, so
Yeah, I never really did the modeling. I don't really do that.
No.
I like to see people in my stuff though, modeling.
Yes, for sure. I much rather be behind the camera than in front of it. I mean, I think that's the case with most creatives. They want to be behind the scenes, and like you said, you'd rather just see people with your stuff on.
That's all I want to see. I want to see everybody in Stayoung clothing one day.
Yeah. You have you walked around or like just being out in Jacksonville? Have you ever like run into people that are wearing your stuff and they don't know who you are?
In Jax?
Hey Pat, I'm gonna go grab that coffee. Are you gonna take the whole? Are you bringing the whole thing? Oh, okay.
In Jax, I don't think I've seen it in Jax. I mean, if they were in Jax, they will like send it to me. So it's kind of like, I mean, we ain't in the same location, but definitely every time somebody like they always tag me or anything like that.
Should have had brought my thermos. I got one of them old Stanley thermoses, like the guys, the old masonry guys used to use. Thank you. Go ahead and top mine off too. If I can't see it. Fill up my Deadpool head. I probably shouldn't sit that on my laptop.
Oh, it's gonna burn a hole through the top.
I mean, it's old anyways. I need to update it. It's getting kind of shitty, but no, that's cool, man. Collaborations are where it's at, I think, and it sounds like you have, like, obviously you got a good head on your shoulders.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, how old are you?
27.
Holy shit. I didn't even know. I couldn't fuck my way out of a paper bag at your age at 27. I'm serious. Like I had no idea what I wanted to do. I mean, by that time I was married and had kids.
Yeah.
So I started early. I just wanted to be a dad, and I made that shit happen. But I mean, I used to be in a band, and that was kind of going nowhere.
Yeah, I do a lot. I make music too.
I
do a lot. I don't make it like, we started this little thing in 8th grade called Laid Back Lifestyle. And that was our little music.
I saw your hashtag.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a little thing we did back in the day, and we just made music on the low. We never like, put it on Spotify or did this.
Why not?
That. I don't know. It was just that.
Could be another adventure.
Oh no, I still do. I still make it, and it's just something I just do on the side. I do a lot. I just try to do a lot. Podcasts, music.
Staying busy keeps you staying young. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Me and my best friend, we got a business called Stay Vaulted.
Okay, what is that?
We do shoes. That's what it started off.
Okay.
But we're gonna try to do more into pieces like art and clothing. So we're trying to collab shoes, art, and clothing all into one.
Okay. Are you using like different artists, or are you making the art yourself?
Well, it's hard. It's hard because he's been to countries all over, and I've been to countries all over. So we're trying to like just really just focus on what type of art that we want to do. But it's just kind of hard right now. I'm trying to figure out how we gonna tie them all in. But as far as the merchandise, yeah, we got some things lined up. And then shoes, like we've been doing the shoes since we both were in 8th grade. So it was a habit of us buying shoes, and it's like, yo, we should just, resell shoes. That was the thing a couple years ago. So we're getting back into that. But so Stay Vaulted, he started it in a way. He did it on his own.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Vaulted Studios.
Okay.
And then I have Stayoung clothing, so we just said, yo, we should just merge it
and stay vaulted.
Stay Vaulted, and that'll be our business. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff, man.
That's good.
Yeah, I just try to keep it moving.
Well, you just never know what is gonna pop.
Yep.
That's like I've done, at least 4 different podcasts since I started doing podcasts. So you just never know, and that's why I agreed to do the podcast with Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
She does her own podcast.
Yeah.
And then she came on. I had her on here to talk about her podcast and her modeling career and all that good stuff. And then she loved it so much. She was like, we should do this shit every month. And I said, let's go. And we just said, fuck it. And we went full bore, like logo, all that shit,
I think people underestimate how big networking is.
Oh, yeah.
Like people think, I don't want to talk to people. I don't, when you say network, it's almost like, I have to go do a favor for somebody, or
right.
I have to, do that. But I feel like networking, I always tell it, like one of my, favorite mottos is not about what you know, it's who you know. And that's typical. But honestly, I've been in rooms with people that just genuine conversations, but later down the line, they've helped me out. Like for my fashion show in Norfolk, I played basketball like every Saturday. And the guy that I was playing basketball, I'm talking shit to. I'm just like, man, you fucking can't guard me. Da da da. He say, man, you can't fucking. We talking shit, and it's crazy. That Saturday, well, no, it was a Wednesday. That Wednesday, I was like, all right, man, I gotta leave early. And the guy that I was talking shit to, he was like, yeah, I'm going too. And I was like, yeah, I just gotta do some shit. And it's crazy, but like I went home, showered, got ready, and then at the venue, he was the owner of the venue. So he was just like, what? You the motherfucker trying to? I was just like, man,
you still never know who you're talking to.
Never know who you're talking to. I mean, it was good vibes. We on the court, we're talking shit, but it's just like, as far as that networking, it's just like he put me in another room where it was more rooms that we could get, but it was owned by other people.
Right.
But the guy, he was just like, yo, this is my guy. Like, I know him. And he ended up giving me like 4. The scenery was crazy. It's called Slover Library.
Okay.
And it's downtown Norfolk. But I was on like the 5th or 4th floor, but everything was glass. So they upgraded my room, but they cut the price and upgraded my room and gave me all the other rooms for free.
What?
So it's kind of like walking in, like if this was a crowd of people, the runway would start here, walk out, and then come back. But this whole room was another room. It was like a big ass piano in the back. So they had somebody sitting there acting like they're playing a piano. But it was
and that's
crazy.
where you set all your merch up is in there, right?
So in the other rooms, it was like on this side of the but this was the whole venue. I don't have any pictures, but I have pictures in my phone, but not on my Instagram.
Okay.
But it was just crazy how like not even it's just I don't know. I feel like when it comes to networking, people really gotta just do it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, especially if you want to advance any type of like personal career or clothing brand or music or anything, because you could just be in the right room with the right person.
Yeah, I've definitely had some great things happen through the networking. I wasn't so hot with the networking at first, and actually, I'm going to be honest with you, not until I really met John and the guys at Collab.
I know their networking is crazy.
They put me on, like I've met. Listen, I would say probably 95% of my guests came from there, and I have knock on wood, which I don't do. I'm not superstitious.
Yeah.
But like I haven't had any issues finding a guest for the next week, and I try to stay booked up at least a month out.
That's good.
And that way I don't have to sweat. I already know what I'm doing next week, but because if I had to scramble for a guest, I'm like, shit, I just call my friend Russell back. Just kidding, Russell.
Yeah, we'll just have an episode 8.
That's who was on the 100th episode, my friend Russell, and he's so good. He's a photographer. You ought to. I know you say you don't work with people, but
no. We work. But I'm saying most of the shoots, I'm just gonna use my.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
he's definitely somebody. So Scenic Photography on Instagram. He's definitely
Scenic.
Yeah, so scenic. Like
So scenic.
Like, oh my God, it's so scenic. Yeah, but he's definitely better than me.
He said he's better than me.
No, and he's very business minded. He's from corporate. He's got that corporate business mind. But he's also a creative, so it's a good combination. But I always call him. He was my first like real interview on this podcast, and if I can't find a guest, I'll be like, Russell.
Well, that's good that you got
drive your ass out here so we can talk, or just me and Pat will sit down and bullshit. I'm not gonna miss a fucking podcast unless it's some kind of holiday or some shit like that. Because on holidays, who the fuck's gonna listen to a podcast? Why are we streaming live?
I mean, when I go on trips, I like to put a podcast on. I don't even listen to music, but
me too.
Yeah,
it's either an audio book or a podcast. But I'm just saying, like on Thanksgiving, are you gonna turn on YouTube and watch a live?
Nah,
no,
probably not.
You're gonna be so conked out from all that tryptophan, which apparently doesn't actually make you sleepy.
What?
The turkey.
Yeah.
People say it's because it's got tryptophan in it. No, bitch, you tired because you fucking
got up early.
You got up early.
Early as hell because most of people do the breakfast.
Because that shit make me tired as hell.
No, dude, it's because you ate, you got a full belly, and you sit your ass down in front of that football game and you get sleepy.
Yeah. Exactly
if I eat dinner and I sit down on the couch, it's over.
Yeah, I usually eat dinner and go to work, so I'll be up moving.
This bitch is looking up wide as turkey.
Make me gassy?
No, it was down there. Fart. Oh, that's good. That's what everybody says because it contains tryptophan. Right, but it would take a shitload.
That's true.
You'd have to eat like 4 turkeys.
4 turkey legs.
Damn.
Or 4 turkeys.
But
side effects of eating turkey. You get a big midsection. No, I'm just kidding.
Say again. Yeah, no, I know all about big midsections. But I was trying to see earlier. I was trying to like put the idea in your head that you can think about dad bods.
What, larger shirts?
Shirts with like
I got some XL
arms,
shirts. I think it'll fit you pretty good.
Oh, I can't wear an XL, dude. I don't like shit that hangs off of me. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can wear large.
I'm gonna buy some of your clothes.
You can wear large for
I'm
sure.
about to go on there and cop some shit.
All right, I'm gonna give you a $50 off. Depends on how much you buy.
You ain't gotta do that. Because you know what? I don't do that shit when I fucking take pictures of people. I charge full price.
Oh, that's different though. That's different. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to that, when it's helping something, because it's either gonna help your modeling thing or a brand most likely.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. Volcom gets damn near all kind of ad space on my chest almost every other podcast.
On your forehead.
And Hurley, but
they big already.
Right. But I mean, it's just what I wear.
Yeah.
It's just whatever I grab out, that's what I wear.
I get it.
I don't want to wear it every week, but like one of my own shirts, but I wear that. I wear the collab. They get it, the free advertisement, because this shit stays on YouTube.
Yep.
It just stays up there, and until I get rid of it or, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting rid of it. It's all
none of the videos. Yeah.
Yeah. This shit's permanent, baby. Unless they fucking cancel me or, EMP hits or some shit.
No, you're not going to get canceled. You're doing. I like it. I like the pot. The setup. You see, every when I came here, I just kept looking around. It's like, this setup looks really good. Like, I wish y'all can see this fucking setup.
Well, they can. It just looks better. What they're looking at, it looks better.
Oh, okay. But this setup is the on
it's
air, just like the small things. Yeah, they see the box.
They don't see any of this.
They think we're
They think we're in an actual studio.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, we.
No, I've said it before. I mean, this is my garage, but
yeah.
I'll tell you, like a lot of really popular podcasters have started in their garage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Joe Rogan started in his he had an office,
mm-hmm.
And it just literally just sit in his office on a couch with a friggin' iPad. Or laptop, and that was how they recorded. But, Mark Maron started in his garage. A lot of people, so I'm not ashamed by it at all.
Yeah. It's nice, though. I'm trying to tell you, this setup is nice. I compare it to mine, which I don't like, compare it, but obviously you've been with all this, especially y'all been doing y'all thing. But, yeah, just YouTube University, I'm just like, damn, this shit is nice. But I think I'm doing pretty good, too. I got the little stands, too. I got 2 mics. I think I got 1 camera. I don't have these lightings. But I do the research on these type of lightings. Like, I was like, damn, I don't want to get that just yet. Like, let me start off.
And the thing about it is like the hardest part for me was learning like all of this shit, like all the computer stuff. Like this stuff is easy for me.
Yeah.
Lighting, I can do that.
I go to Best Buy and see that little it's not as big as that. It's probably like that right side of the little buttons. I want to get that shit so bad, but I said, nah, I don't want to. I got to really, because I only got one camera too.
Yeah. I would suggest this or, the older version. I got it. I have another one that's sitting over here. It's fucked up. I broke it.
Oh, I have that paperwork.
It's fine. Still. It's probably too late. It's all right. But yeah, this is a very good device for podcasting. It makes it, if you set it up right, it'll sound great no matter where the fuck you're at. And then at any rate, if you want to get into some deep, some geeky shit, I can show you everything we do. But yeah, one camera. I mean, I like your see, and I thought about doing that, and I'm always going to be,
the one camera?
Well, maybe not one camera, but the setup where you're just kind of sitting and the cameras we're both on the same side.
Oh, on the same side,
like in a lounge chair panel, or like
like a panel type style.
Basically, yeah. The only reason I don't like that, and the reason I like this so much is because I got a fucking plate in my neck.
A plate?
Yeah, I've had my what do you call it? I've had it fused. Yeah,
so you can't
I can
for a long time,
but for a long time I can't.
It gets irritating. Yeah,
so if you're sitting over there and I gotta. I'm gonna stop looking at you.
Yeah, I did that the first couple times too. Like if that's the camera we're seeing, and then I start looking at the camera, which I don't want to do unless I want to emphasize a moment.
Right.
Like,
if you talk to the audience.
Yeah, but it gets.
I talk to people like you're sitting right here with me.
Yeah, I mean. This setup is better though. I'm not gonna lie, I like this setup.
It feels more comfortable.
Yeah,
more natural to me.
Natural conversation because
I like having you right there.
Yeah,
we look at each other. We can actually engage in a conversation. The headphones, it cuts out the noise of the world and it gets you engaged.
That's another thing too. The headphone situation. Like I use the Beats.
Okay,
I just use the Beats, and that was kind of like a hassle at first too because I have what do you call it? Not these. What's this?
These are XLRs.
XLRs. So I don't have XLRs.
You got a USB.
Yeah, I got USB. So I mean, it's.
Well, the Beats are they like Bluetooth?
Nah, corded.
Okay.
So that's good, but it's just I don't know.
If it works, it works. You just really need to monitor yourself.
Yeah.
You just make sure you're not the audio's not clipping. Doesn't sound crazy.
Yeah, I double record now, so I record on my GarageBand, and then I record on the actual
the camera.
Yeah, so I use Riverside FM.
Yeah,
so I use them, and they as far as like making that iMovie because that's what I do too. I use it on the iMovie.
Yeah,
which I fucking hate it because the damn storage sometimes it takes forever.
We got to put you on, man.
Yeah,
let me hook you up.
I use that so when the audio levels I kind of like base it off. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down on the GarageBand and then just use the actual regular Riverside.
Well, I'm going to show you when we get done.
Yeah.
So this records as well as streams. The program that I'm using.
You do it at the same time, so you don't have to.
No, and when I get done, when he hits finish, it gives me a file. And you got an iPhone?
Yep.
I can
airdrop it.
We can airdrop it.
Airdrop it straight to your phone.
So I'll airdrop you this whole episode, and then you can.
You ain't gotta wait.
You can cut it up. You can do whatever you want. You can take the audio. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I usually try to do that. So, and the reason I do, a lot of podcasters won't do that.
Yeah.
And when I get to the point where it's like I've got investors and people that are, sponsoring the show and whatnot.
You won't do that.
I might not do that as much.
No, I wouldn't. Shit. Cause then.
But right now, it's kind of like you when like if you give somebody a deep discount on a shirt and they buy your shirt.
Yeah.
And then they go and wear that shit.
Yeah.
If I have a guest on and they take the podcast audio or cut up a video, my boy 3 Easy, he's been chopping them up and putting them out there. He ain't tagging me, but outside of that, but that's the point. If you use the video, tag me, and you can be fucking microscopic. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
as long as I'm getting that tag and people are like, "Who the fuck is that? Where is this from?" And they can find it.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, man. How you gonna wear my stuff and didn't even tag me? I've done that. I'd be like, no tag is crazy. Like,
dude, as a photographer, you're preaching to the choir.
You putting on a piece, or you about to post this picture. Where you get the picture from, or where you get the clothes from? Like, every time I see, it doesn't happen a lot, but every time I see somebody wear Stayoung clothes, I'm just like, yo, take this down and tag me.
Yeah, there ought to be a way that you can edit it and tag yourself.
Tag yourself. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, in the comments. That's where you edit.
That's what I do. If I see somebody, I'll tag myself in the comments.
Oh.
And then if they delete it, I do it again. And if they do it again, then I fucking block them. No, I mean, as a photographer, I know, especially with, ladies don't get mad, but especially with women, girls, the younger crowd.
Yeah.
They just are so worried about looking cute.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a shit. And that's all. They just want to look good in front of the camera and look at, oh my God, this picture is so fire, and they just they're so quick to upload it. They don't even think.
Don't think to tag who got that picture for you, though.
Right. Now, I mean, and especially if they paid me.
Yeah.
It would be nice to get a tag, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I got mine. Could it be doing more for me? Sure.
More clientele?
It's like giving it some, if you pay me the regular fee, tagging me is like my tip. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. I never thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, you tip a waitress, you tip a bartender, you tip a stripper.
Yo. Wow. Shouts out Time and Place. Shouts out Cedric Day. Shouts out Cameron Lott. And shouts out Anthony Norman.
Killer Cam.
Yeah.
Shouts out all
BC,
y'all. Thank you for coming in
baby?
tonight. Thank you for dropping likes. Thank you for giving us a viewership, subscribers. And
yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. For
Thank
sure.
You. Seriously.
Yeah, there's a lot more of the slop to come. Not this. This is great because he's here. But
if you got something to say, let me know.
I'm talking about myself. Yeah, no, we got some great shows coming up next week. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some plugs real quick, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
Next week, Beauty and the Beard, Jennifer Janeo shall be back in the house, and then the following that, I've got Cameron and Josie talking about the Jack's Fashion Experience Camp. So that's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I wish I can go, but I don't think
I'm not sure if I'll be able to go, but I want to be able to at least be able to pop in and grab some little BTS for them and stuff like that. But I love Cam. I love Josie. I love all them people up there. Everybody that I've worked with, I love. They're family to me.
Yeah, their vibe is just like,
dude, it's
not
tight.
I gotta go. No, it's just like, damn, I want to.
Let's work.
Every time they do an event, you always want to show. You always want to repost. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Cam is definitely. That's a cool dude. I'm glad I met him.
Yeah,
Shout out Cam. I'm definitely glad I met him.
Tell you what, somebody that's business minded.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, he's got his shit wired up.
He made one of my videos go viral. So
that's what's
that
up.
Fashion show. I got like 33,000 views.
That's dope.
I said, what the? I was like, what the hell? Never. Damn. 33,000 is crazy. I was just like, and it all started at the JFE.
Yeah.
Fashion show.
That's great, though.
It was lit. It was definitely a success.
Well, you saw Mark Jacobs showed him a little love.
Man, Mark Jacobs liked one of my pictures. I said, man, this shit is crazy. I'm just like, what?
He didn't like none of my shit, but that's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we got to hit him up, man. Tell him stop disrespecting.
He probably heard the episode where I was like, who the fuck is Mark Jacobs?
It's crazy because you never know. Like,
I don't see. I told you, I'm not into fashion.
Yeah.
I'm not into pop culture.
Yeah.
I'm just, I work.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly got my nose to the grind.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing a podcast, I'm editing a podcast or I'm editing photos.
I get it. That's how I am.
Or I'm working on my house,
Yeah. Like I said, that kitchen's nice. I gotta show my wife because I know she'll love that kitchen.
You can show her on my Instagram. I've got some video up there.
Got you.
Before and after.
But yeah, I feel like that's how I am too. Like if I'm not, Navy, that's a big part, especially deployment. I'm gone 9 months at a time. So, but if I'm not doing that, it's either
you're working.
Like if I'm even doing Stay Vaulted stuff, I'm doing Stay Young stuff.
Y'all have kids?
No kids. This dog. This little
brother. You want to talk about staying young? You should get you some kids.
No, they'll make you asshole. Look at this gray. Okay, this is my son-in-law.
Yeah.
His wife gave me most of these. My other and her sister gave me the rest. So I'm almost, and there's some from
now your grandson.
Yeah, my ex-wife gave me a few too. Those are on my back though. But anyways, yeah, I got a grandson, man.
Yeah,
that's how old I am.
Congrats,
old man. Yeah, congrats to him.
Congrats to you too, bro. Behind the scenes, you gotta flip the camera.
Yeah,
I got my own right here.
Yeah, that's what that is. We got him a little cam. That's his. Because this shit's expensive, dude. I can't afford to buy a third cam. I mean, but eventually I want to have at least 5 cameras running. You know, I want to have a whole production going on. You know, like, and eventually I will. You know, I want to take it out of the house, get my own place. Yeah. You know, and just have it centralized in Jacksonville somewhere, so I can roll up.
If the setup like this is just like, you know, in the garage, I can imagine what the setup's going to be in the office.
Oh, well, it's going to be similar to this, but just bigger table. Yeah. You know, more space, more shit on the walls. You know, just it's going to be dope. Yeah. And you know, once we start getting sponsors, we might be able to get there. But I'm not sweating it right now. I'm having fun, and I'm meeting cool people like yourself.
That's what it's all about.
I've made a lot of cool friends. Yeah. You know, and I call people when you sit down and talk to somebody for 2 hours. 2.5, like last podcast, my 100th was we eclipsed 3 hours. We went over 3 hours, and I was just fucking beat. I was like, because I start work at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, so you got to go to work tonight?
No, I'm off tomorrow. Oh, okay. But it's just like you know, he was out. My cousin was filling in for him, and then you know and they just wanted to keep going. I'm like, God, dude, there ain't enough coffee in the world, bro. But I do love it. Yeah. I absolutely love it. Now, that brings me to something my brain keeps going, podcast.
That's how it be. That's how it was for my first podcast, too. I'm just like.
Well, that's what I was going to talk about, your podcast.
Oh, yeah. Stay Talking Podcast.
Stay Talking Podcast.
1 Y. Everything is 1 Y. Stay vaulted, stay young, stay talking. Everything's 1 Y. But, yeah, what you got?
How long has that been going on?
I say about a year. Yeah, a year. Just about a year. Something that I did on the back burner. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I might as well just do it. Because I'm not.
Do you upload the audio as well, or I mean, just just the audio, so people can just listen to it on Spotify or?
No, I looked into it. I think I did it before, but it just sounded it was horrible on Spotify. I said, yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
It sounds better on the video. Where are you uploading it on YouTube?
YouTube. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I got one video.
YouTube has a podcast tab now.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So if you can go into your settings and you can set it up as a podcast, and then if you wanted to, you could literally just put if you didn't have any video that night, it's just all audio. Yeah. Just put your logo up there, and then just attach the video, the audio with it, and it'll just play it. You know, but people can actually look up. There's a podcast tab. They can go in and look up podcasts, and they can subscribe to it and all that shit. I've never fucked with it. Yeah. I don't want my channel to be like that. I don't want it to be.
And you got all these damn cameras and lights and shit.
Well, my thing is this. I don't want it to be like that because I don't want it to be under that tab. I don't want it to fall under that category as a podcast on YouTube. Yeah. Because I do a lot of other shit on there. You know, I mean, not all the time, but I'll do unboxings. I might do a gear review or something like that. Yeah. So it's separate from the podcast, but it's under the podcast page. So at any rate, what do you guys talk about on your podcast?
My biggest thing is music, just because, you know, that's kind of like my first thing that I really got into. But
first love.
Yeah, we'll talk about music, fashion. It's more so music, or we'll talk about just anything. That's why kind of the name, you know, Stay Talking, anything, anything that comes up to mind, or we'll talk about who's on the podcast or where the case would be. More so stories like the one my best friend, we talked about how we met and plans for the future and the time we went to Vegas and all that stuff. We talk about a lot, but music is the majority of the podcast. Yeah, because I like to, and it goes back to networking. I like to, I know a lot of people back home that make music, or even, you know, in Cali, or people I was in the Navy with, that's not in the Navy anymore. They make music, and I'll use that. Like, send me some music, and then we're gonna do. I came up with this segment called "Would You Sign This Artist?"
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I'll just play their music, and then whoever's on the podcast, okay, would you sign this artist? What did you like about this artist? Kind of give them their own reviews.
That's dope.
Just the networking. So yeah, I mean, and it always goes back to networking. I
like that.
Me. Yeah. So would you sign this artist? And we'll play their music. I try to do like 3 at a time, but sometimes it just gets like off topic. Yeah. Like we'll be starting to talk about that. Yeah. We'll talk about that music, and then next thing you know, it's just like, we talking about something else. Then we talking about real artists. Like my last one, it was a big debate about who's a better R&B singer, or who's our Erykah Badu now, and stuff like that. So, and everybody
Taylor Swift.
And everybody went
just
crazy.
Kidding. I'm kidding. It's a total joke. So is it like yeah.
Record scratch on that.
Is it always the same? Is it always you and your best friend, or is it like, do you have guests on?
Guests. So
guests.
my first one, it was one of my close friends from Japan. He's out here now in Jacksonville.
Oh.
It was him, and then another one was some guys that I work with, and then my third one was when me and my friends that I met when I first joined. They're basically my family. Shout out to them, but
yeah, give a shout out.
yeah, shout out.
Drop some names.
O's, Twan, Harris, Reynolds.
Hopefully they're listening.
And then my best friend Maurice. Yeah, we went to Vegas and we did a podcast there, and it was just literally all about how we met back in 2016.
Right.
How half of us went to Japan. We all ended up deploying together. Some of them stayed on, in the States. And then the last time we was in like all together was 2018. And then we all like reunited in the States again in Vegas. So we did a podcast like that. But that was more so just storytelling.
Yeah.
And like, hey, you remember this time? And then,
Yeah. Well, people like that.
Yeah.
People, it's the weirdest thing. Like, it's kind of like you become a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to talk, but you sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's like sad.
Yeah, we some characters too.
And you follow the emotions.
Yeah.
I like it. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to tailor away from just because I want the new viewers to be like, okay, I don't want to hear about. Yeah, but sometimes you get that, like you said, like they want to hear the stories. They want to know, what's the point of this not what's the point of this podcast, but how does he know him, or who's all those people.
Right.
So even with my friend Maurice, like my best friend, like we just talked about us meeting in 7th, 8th grade and how we used to get up every Saturday morning to go play basketball. And it was just, then we started, the shoes and 8th grade dance and like, just, it was just a lot. Like, yeah, it was, I enjoy it though. Honestly.
Yeah, it's fun to talk. And when you can, like, I'm just a nerd. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was taking shit apart. Anything with a circuit board, I would take it apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at putting it back. I can take shit apart, but I will not put it back. It's just going to go in the trash. But at least I just like seeing the inner workings of things. But I like gear. I like, if I could have been a radio, DJ, I would have been a radio disc jockey. I there was a Lex and Terry. They were big here. There was what was the other one?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, that was one, and then there was another. Anyways, there was like a couple of morning shows, radio shows, and it was not like music. It was just, and I was like, "What is this?"
Just talking.
Yeah, it was like a talk radio show in the morning, kind of like Howard Stern,
Like Eden and everything on 99.1.
100%. And we would listen to them on the way into school, and I was like, "Dude, I want to do that."
Yeah, we listen to Tom Joyner over there on the East Coast, up in Virginia. Tom Joyner morning show, or the Steve Harvey one. When Steve Harvey had one, it was baby calling, doing pranks and stuff.
Yeah, just dumb shit, but they were just having a good fucking time. They were just cutting up, chill,
Opie and Anthony.
Yep, all those guys. And so I always wanted to do that. And that's kind of like when I found out, when I found my, that I had adult money and that I could do what I wanted to with my adult money.
Now you get to broadcast it out to the world.
I can, so I was like, oh shit. And then like my girl was like, I was already thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
And one day she just goes, we should start a podcast. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? You don't even know what you just started. Because I went deep.
Dang.
Not at first. I was so angry because I didn't have a microphone at first. I would literally just open my laptop, turn on GarageBand, and just record.
Oh, record, yeah.
To the internal microphone on the. And our first podcast, her and I started one. It was called Kitchen Table Discussions. Mm. And our first podcast was in North Carolina, or I think it was Asheville, wherever the hell that is. Mm. But we were in our little Airbnb. Chilling, like with no video, just audio. And we just recorded it, and it sucked. But we love it. It's still up.
Yeah, nostalgic.
Yeah. I mean, I keep that up for I'll keep it up forever because she might want to start back up. We kind of stopped because I was forcing her to do the YouTube thing with me.
Oh yeah.
We were broadcasting. She don't really want to be on a camera. She's like, man, I don't want to be fucking filmed. Because she likes to get shit faced while we. You can.
I'm not gonna lie. That's all my podcasts.
You can tell too, because like she'll start out like straight.
Yeah.
And towards the end, it's like, you motherfucker.
That's how my podcast. When I did it, the one in South Carolina, my dad's cigar lounge. Shout out my pops, man, because he really
His dad has a cigar lounge.
Yeah, he has two now. He just opened up another one.
Like professionally or like his house?
It's big.
Oh shit!
You like a good Monte Cristo?
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, I don't like Monte. I like Tabacs and Fat Bottoms and the sweet stuffs. But
I don't know shit about
Acids.
cigars.
man,
All I know is Cohiba.
I'll put you on a Cohiba's good. I mean,
It's mid.
It's I was about to say
mid.
it's basic. It's basic to start off with, but yeah. So he has two, and he really instilled like this business mindset.
And where is this at?
Greenville, South Carolina.
What's the name of the place?
Smoky Blues, 762 Martin Road.
Both of them? Smoky Blues?
No, the other one's called the Collabo.
Okay.
Collabo Lounge. So yeah. But
Pops, we just gave you a nice little shout out.
yeah, man. Shout out Pops, man. Smoky Blue Cigar Lounge.
I'll send you the address for some cigars later.
And he will definitely send you some cigars. Like for sure. I know.
I'm only joking.
Nah, he gonna send you some just cause. Like, yeah, he's that type of guy.
Well, you got my address, so
for sure. But yeah, so I forgot what you were saying. Drinking.
Yeah,
Get back to drink. Yeah, so at the cigar lounge, it was definitely all my podcasts. Like we're drinking up there. I feel like it gets people loose because sometimes people get nervous. Like one of the podcasts I did, I feel like they were a little nervous.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, yo, don't pay attention to the camera. We just gonna talk, and it's kind of I'm trying to relax them up. Like, yo, just
no matter what you do,
whatever. And they just like they be mumbling. Yeah.
Do you put a microphone in front of their face?
Yeah.
It's something about a mic.
I like to hear myself in the mic. I'm fine with the mic. But yeah, it gets them. They get. I'm just like, yo,
like starstruck.
Yeah, you can edit it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna edit everything later so y'all can fuck up, and we gonna keep fucking going.
There's no editing here. That's why I love live.
Raw.
It is what it is. And but people give you a little leeway when you do live. Like they know it's live.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw. It's supposed to be raw.
Yeah.
And if you fuck up, it's supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Sometimes it ends up funny too, like a little fuck up. Like,
oh yeah,
we've had some
moments,
some funny moments.
I mean, like I do this thing on Sunday, and I've been having people hit me up talking about you need to do more of those. I call it Coffee with Jim, and I just do it every Sunday. I might expand it to if I have time or like the energy to do it.
Yeah,
I might expand it to doing more during the week. And I keep it to 2 minutes. I might record for 8 or 9, but I'll cut it down to 2 minutes.
Yeah,
or 2.5, and just sometimes it's just like a inspirational thing. Sometimes it's just whatever's on my mind or whatever. But I edit the fuck out of that. And on that one, you won't hear me cuss on that.
Okay.
That's going on. And I really only post those on Instagram. I don't post them on I was trying to post them on TikTok, but I put music in the background.
Oh yeah, and you can't even.
If it's
they gotta give you some random music.
Well, they delete it. They'll delete the audio completely and say
I hate TikTok.
They'll tell me that it's and I get all my music from Epidemic Sound, so it's all copyright free. And they're like any music over 2 minutes is not allowed, which is no problem because TikTok's about to get fucking banned anyways.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be a lot of people hurt too.
You know what? Where are they gonna go?
Instagram.
Yep.
They might go back to Twitter, but then they can be like, "Oh, it's not
I don't
the same."
think so.
I think it's going to get bought out by an American company, and they're just going to split off.
No. I don't think so either.
It's too fucking big.
They're already looking out for buyers, though.
I mean, maybe
CFO Walmart and some other guy are already together.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the same. I feel like it's going to be a lot of things switched up.
I think it'll be more politically driven at that point because the U.S. government will be in
It's fairly politically driven right now.
There's going to be a whole bunch of fucking Walmart ads.
There's a whole.
Right now, it's not controlled mainly by the U.S. I mean, the algorithm is different here, but it's all controlled by ByteDance still.
Well, the thing about TikTok is, and what's cool about it is that you get on different, like whatever you like.
Yeah,
that's the kind of shit you're gonna see.
Yeah,
and that's good and bad because you don't really find any new shit.
Yeah,
you're only trapped in this little box. They keep you in this little box.
Yeah,
and you just keep regurgitating and seeing the same bullshit over and over again. Nothing new.
It's like your algorithm has a left and right limit.
Yeah, because when I get up there, it always be like battle rap videos or basketball videos.
Yeah,
and
whatever you
videos.
like.
Yeah, but
if you're hitting like and you're watching it more than like 30 seconds or maybe even less than that, the algorithm goes, okay, we got you. We got you, Ty Shawn. Yeah, we know what you love.
Yeah,
we're gonna tap that vein.
Like I mean, I can't show anyone my Instagram. Like I can't even open it in public. It's a lot of booty in there.
Wow.
I feel like the Instagram. And I don't know. I might be tripping, but I feel like they know if it's a guy or if it's a girl.
Oh, 100%.
And then they put, you know, like on the reels, because it'd be some crazy, naked, like just wild videos.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why the fuck is this on Instagram?
Yeah.
Like years ago, this wasn't on Instagram like this.
Somebody was showing me a video on Instagram. It was like this girl coming out of the water had this like sheer outfit, and literally you could see everything. And it was just flying. It had like, 20,000 likes and fucking, just all the comments. She probably made she's making a mint.
Man, I fucking hate, man. Instagram be pissing me off because
I wish I had titties. I mean, I kind of do, but they're man titties and nobody wants to see that.
I just feel like it's so easy. That thing is like you barely can hear, but you can
you can hear it.
There we go. Let me get that up.
I just feel like with Instagram, it's just like it's so when it comes to the viral stuff, it's just so easy for a female to go viral over a guy to go viral, and then it's like, oh man, y'all got it easy. I've been in conversation with just like, what? You can wake up and fucking turn the camera to you and go walk to your mailbox and come back. You can go viral. You can put on some small ass shorts. You're gonna go viral, come back.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, it's kind of equal opportunity for guys. I'm starting to see guys like finding their niche. Like finding out what other dudes like. Because if you're like a guy, I watch. There's this guy, I can't remember his fucking name, but he's like the DIY homeowner, and he's always like, "Fuck this house," get fucked, stay fucked. But his shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I subscribe on all his shit, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of it, because I just like him. I think it's funny. We like funny shit and we like boobies. And that's, that's kind of our algorithm.
He said that's kind of our algorithm.
Yeah, I'm just saying, well, that's mine anyways. But I don't know. Somebody was holding my phone. It's not my fault. Whatever. Don't. See? Live. Welcome to live.
I'm gonna put my shades on too.
Okay.
Put them on.
Damn. Now I don't know where mine are. But it's okay.
I got some Stayoung shades for you in the car.
If it was bright enough, these would be dark. But yeah.
I like them shades.
So what the podcast? Are you like? What are the plans for the podcast? Are you just going to continue to do it because you enjoy it, or do you want it to grow?
I do want it to grow. I think as far as like continuing it, I want to, and this is more so when I like open my own stuff, but like store. But I do want it to collab with Stayoung Clothing. I want to bring the fashion into it along with the music. But my main thing is using it as a platform to just help everybody else out, honestly.
I think fashion and music go hand in hand. And I think that a podcast is a great place to promote your own stuff. Yeah. And like you said, and to help other people promote their stuff, know. I mean, not to keep bringing him up, but I mean, he's obviously someone who I don't want to be him, but like I fashioned the style and the how I do things after Joe Rogan's podcast, like the way the video cameras are, and like I watch and I pay attention, and I know, like I Google shit, know, and I found out everything that they have. We're not there yet. I don't have his millions, but like in the beginning of his podcast, it was basically he was just having all his comedian friends come on, and they were just promoting their shows.
Smart,
He had
a smart game plan. But hopefully
now
it grows.
They're all blowing up.
Spotify cut him a great deal, man.
Oh yeah, what was that? $250 million. Damn.
And it simultaneously.
I just need 1 million.
And it goes to YouTube now.
Just give me like $10 for a fucking McDonald's sandwich.
Deal.
But yeah, hopefully it grows. Like just I want to tie everything all together and just I just want to network as much as I can, and then continue to still be that genuine person. You know what I'm saying? Like, people reach out to me all the time for just help. You know what I'm saying? Not help like, financial help, but just opinions or ideas of the clothes. Because they see what I've started off with. With the light, just white t-shirt box logo, something so simple. And it's like, dang, it's been 7 years and he's still doing this. He came with jeans and detailed and better quality. So a lot of people with brands, they'll reach out to me and I can tell if they're serious or not. Like, oh, hey, I want to do this. You think I should do this? I'm just like, well, you got to have your own vision first before you. I'm not the greatest at it, but you got to have your own vision first. You know what I'm saying? And then if they consistently like, yo, I just did this, I did that. I'm thinking about doing this, but also I want to do that. Well, I could tell that you thought about it more. You know what I'm saying? And you're taking it serious. So, I mean, I feel like if I just continue to be a genuine person, then my time will come. Especially with the podcast and just helping other people that can't put their music on another platform. Okay, well, yeah, you can.
You need to send me some stuff, man. I need to get put on some good music. Back in the day. I'm gonna date myself here, which is fine. I do that shit all the time.
Before the war.
Every time you say that, I go into a different, like this old German character. That was the year I learned the banjo. Anyways, back in the day, like we would listen to the radio, and they would like kind of force feed you what they wanted you to hear. But when I was a kid, it wasn't like it was programmed, but there were some DJs out there on the radio would literally just play the shit they liked.
Yeah.
And what was new, or they had their like finger on the pulse, you know what I mean? So they would get a new album from a new band and be like, "Yo, y'all need to check this shit out."
And then go back to playing what they
and then go back to the program. Like there used to be I can't remember what it was called, but it was a guy named Robert Goodman. He might still be doing it, but it was like Forbidden Planet, I think is what it was called, and it was on, I don't know what. I think it's 107.3 now. Isn't that like Planet Radio?
I don't know when the last time I listened to the radio.
Yeah, but like it's like 1 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock he would be on, and he would play all kinds of off the wall shit, indie music, local bands. We had our shit playing on there a few times, and I would stay the fuck up and listen. I'd be like, that's my shit. It's on the fucking radio, and I felt so cool. But I would find new bands like that, and then when I got older, being in a band, like we would just go to record shops.
Yeah.
And we would, and like a lot of like, I'm kind of a rocker dude, like I like rock. But a lot of the bands would put their shit on vinyl because it was cheaper, and they're all broke. They were all on minor labels, and they were just like, fuck it. We'll put it, instead of doing CDs or tapes or anything, it was just like, put it on vinyl, a little 6-inch vinyl or 7-inch, whatever the fuck it is. But, and it would just, I'd go in there and that's how I'd find new music.
Yeah.
But now it's like you got to have Spotify, you got to have this, you got to have that, and you have, and then they suggest songs based on what
you like, or you just got to hear it.
Right. But I'm just so eclectic. Like I have an appreciation for all music. I don't necessarily listen to all music.
Yeah.
But I have appreciation, and I can listen to it and go, I like what they're doing. I see why they did that. You know what I mean? Like I listen to the music.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing when it comes to me. I can't get into country music. I don't know what it is. Some of it, it's like a good, how can I say? It's like a good catchy.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know. It's not viral, but it's a well-known
like
country
Sturgill
song.
If a song, doesn't matter what genre it is, if a song makes you feel something.
Yeah,
I think that it's a good song.
Yeah, I like I'm a real soul, R&B, rap, but it's not really techno. I forgot the other name for it.
Not house or trap.
Yeah, it's like house, I guess.
Yeah,
but I would just randomly, like me, I would download the whole album and I have to listen to the whole album.
EDM.
Yeah, EDM. My artists that I like, I'm a big Kanye fan. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I like Common. I like a lot of older rappers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like a lot of the new people.
Yeah.
Like I really just can't click with it.
I feel the same way.
And they don't say nothing either.
Yeah.
Like they don't.
There's no
inspiring message.
Well, that's one of the things I like about music.
Not even just the message, but it's just like it's a bunch of randoms on a nice beat, and I feel like that's what people think songs are now, just the beat, not the actual lyrics. Like if you gotta. That's just me though, especially writing it. Yeah,
it used to be storytelling. And that's what I liked about like, I liked about live music. I do like electronic music. I like some of that stuff. But there's nothing beats.
Yeah.
An acoustic set of drums, some guitars, or whatever. Even if they're doing their electronic music mixed in with all I love that shit.
Yeah.
There's an energy that it creates.
I like when the DJs do the live thing on YouTube. I love playing those.
Yeah, I love that too. But to listen to the lyrics and you're like, this guy, you can start to feel what this motherfucker was feeling when he was writing that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God, some music can make you fucking cry.
Yeah.
I'm not me because I don't do that. I ain't no pussy. No, but I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it evoked emotion, and these days I don't feel a lot of that.
Yeah,
other than just rage. yes, that's it.
Or they, I mean, I just don't. I feel like I got an older spirit. Stay young always, but I just feel like when it comes to the music, I don't really listen to a lot of the newer because, like I said, it all sounds the same.
Mm-hmm.
But like back then, they were actually writing music for that time, or they were, like you said, telling a story, or it's really relatable to me. Like I think that's just the big thing, the relatability.
Right. Well, like I know I don't know how it is to write like lyrics for a song, but like I've done it a couple times for my old band. Like but I used to write. I still have them. All those little composition notebooks, those little black and white composition notebooks.
Sure. That's where you got to start.
Bro, I mean, I've got 4 or 5 of them just full of fucking shit just shitty poetry that I would write. Some of it was like, you can tell, he was dating a girl. Oh, he got his heart broke. You can tell when you're reading it. He's on acid. Whatever. But like literally, I've got a whole series about taking a shit at Denny's. I mean, but I wrote a couple of things that the lead singer that he was like, oh, this is good, man. I like that, and he used it, and but just like writing, like I don't need to hear about like with country music. It's like it's so fucking funny. There was this dude that was talking about country music, and he's like, dude, everybody that's new country right now all sings the same shit to different music, and it's almost the same music, but and they were literally just taking clips of everybody, and it was like down by the river in the back of my truck till the sun comes, just that's and it's like the same fucking lyrics, and it's all these guys.
This is how they sing it, I guess, or
I guess
the mood,
just different voices, but it's the same fucking shit. When you clip it all together, it's kind of creepy. But
for like
probably why I can't get
Sturgill
into
Simpson.
I was just gonna suggest, if you haven't heard Sturgill Simpson, I just stumbled onto that motherfucker.
It's like LSD and Cowboys got together.
He did a
Sturgill Simpson.
Yeah, he did a. So he did an album. I think it's called Sound and Fury. And do you like anime?
No,
we're gonna pull this.
You don't like anime?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I love anime.
It's so much anime in Japan. It's fucking crazy.
I love fucking anime. That's probably I wouldn't even be able to. I wouldn't make it in fucking Japan because I'd just be like stopping everywhere.
Yeah,
but
it's super big on that stuff.
Just don't play the audio and don't show too much. Maybe 15 seconds of it. But he had like some of the main like big time. He didn't even realize how big time they were, but they're like anime artists.
I'm sorry. It's fucking dumb.
Yahoo. But and they actually made like the album I think is like 40. I want to say it's like 48 minutes long, the whole album. And they made like a video for each song, like an animated video for each song.
Animated.
It's fucking dope, man. The remote's over there for the audio. But I mean, you can kind of see some of the video there, but the music is just I can't stop listening to it. Like literally, I
Sturgill Simpson.
Yeah, but I mean, his older shit is more like country sounding. But it's on Netflix. You can actually watch.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
You can actually watch it on Netflix. You're not going to be able to pull up Netflix on here.
Oh, this thing.
But so that I don't know. It's just one. But I got lucky. I bumped into him from listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
He was a guest on a Joe Rogan show. Honey Honey was another band. They're kind of like folk music. I don't normally listen to that shit. I like it, but that's pretty much how I get music. And if I have a friend that says, "Hey man, you need to check this person out or this band out or this album, whatever it is," I will give it a listen.
I gotta hear it. I mean, it's crazy because my best friend he's so into music it makes no sense. Like all type of, like I think most of the stuff on my phone, he would just be like, "Yo, this you," and he'll send it to me. I'll download the album, and then from there, I'll go get all their old shit. And then now it's just like, okay, that's my favorite artist for the moment. But other than what I listen to, I just feel. And then I gotta hear it too. Like if I hear something on like Instagram, somebody posts, I'm gonna go click on that song, download that song, and then now I'm going to download their album. But I like to listen to just like, I mean, I'm a big R&B, older R&B.
You can kind of hear a little bit of it, but
I don't know if you ever listen to Black Keys.
It definitely sounds better on a better sound system.
That doesn't look like anime though.
Yeah, it's anime.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
He didn't realize that there's like I think 3 or 4 different artists that did this animation, and he's like, they're fucking legit. They're like the top guys in anime. Like,
Damn.
But they loved it. They loved the project, and they're like, let's fucking make like a series out of it. So he might get a series out of it now. But it's literally it's really like, I don't know if you've ever seen Heavy Metal. There's like a movie called Heavy Metal. It's back in fucking 84 or some
Probably
shit.
not. I don't even watch TV. I'm more of a YouTube guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're young. I keep forgetting how young you are because, you got a whole business and everything going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to slowly get to 30.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't wait to get to 30 because it's like, okay,
why?
I retire.
Oh, true.
I'm doing my time by that. 30, I'm like, all right, 8 more years, I'm done.
True story.
Then I can just fucking travel.
That's a good goal to have. I was dumb when I was younger, and I was like, I can't wait to be 18 so I can buy cigarettes and porn. I can't wait to be 21 so I can buy alcohol.
The vices.
Yeah, and now I'm like fucking 47 years old, and I'm like, I want to go back.
Yeah, I
Put me
know.
back. Yeah, it goes fast, bro. It goes real fast.
Shoot, my 8 years I've been in fucking fast. Drone, when I was 18, I'm about to be fucking 28. It's like, damn.
He got out.
Bro. It flies.
Oh yeah, we were talking about it earlier.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if y'all had that conversation.
Yeah, it's definitely being in the military is a different lifestyle.
For sure.
It's very different.
Yeah, I imagine if I had gone, things might have been different for me, but I'm happy the way my life turned out.
Yeah.
I'm not where I want to be as far as like a job or anything, but I got a job.
Yeah.
Some people don't even have that.
Yep. I know people that got out in the military and still don't got a job.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's another thing I want to be able to do. If I can turn this podcast into a business, meaning I'm never going to charge anybody that watches it or listens to it. They will never pay a damn dime. I don't give a fuck if I'm doing bonus footage or not.
Yeah.
Anything with this podcast, you're not paying a dime unless you want to buy merch.
Yeah.
That's so totally different. But I want to make money through ad revenue. I want to make money through sponsorships. That's how I want to make money. And if I can do that and turn it into a business that way, I want to be able to hire people that don't have jobs from the military. I love my military people. I do. I mean, because they're out there putting their fucking life on the line, whether they're in active duty or whether they're out in the dirt.
Yeah.
Or fucking here.
A lot of people don't understand, like, just going, like, even with just being in the, like, Navy
Just
and going
signing
on
up.
that water,
Yeah.
you out there for months.
Right.
Like, yeah, you're hitting other countries, you're hitting ports, but the longest you'll be in the port is 4 days.
Well, the thing about it is you signed the paperwork.
Yeah.
You volunteered to work and to put your fucking life on the line for my safety.
Yeah.
And my freedom.
Yes.
And there's so many fucking people that don't understand that. And
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't get me started. Don't get him started. But no,
Yeah, I get it.
so I definitely want to support, the military people as much as possible, especially the people that can't find work or whatever.
Yeah.
And they've got skills. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we go through a lot of schools. They big schools for fucking random shit that we just
Too many of them killing themselves these days, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
stressed out.
Now they keep saying, I keep hearing 22 a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's way fucking higher.
I was going to say, I truly hope that number has come down, but
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy that's a number that somebody had to calculate. I mean, that's a dark number to come up with,
Yeah,
man.
it's sad that it's a statistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
That too.
sad. I had one good friend of mine, first NCO I ever had in the Army, blew his, shot himself in the face.
Yeah.
So it was just, but he felt like he had nobody to turn towards, and that's just so crazy to me. It's just, to this day, it doesn't sit right with me.
The thing about that too is the fact that you guys, if you go to your CO or whatever, and you tell them you're not feeling right,
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking discharge your ass.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
It's different now.
I don't want to get too much into it, but it all depends. It literally just all depends.
Well, I think there's a fear of that.
Yeah.
At least with the with the soldiers and the people that are in the military, I that's the general consensus of the people that I know.
Yeah.
That it's just like, I was afraid to even say anything because I might get, this might happen, that might happen, whatever. And they don't want to lose.
Depending on the time too, or
Right.
what command you're at or anything. But I mean,
I know, like he said, it's getting different now.
Yeah.
Things are changing.
Well, retention numbers are pretty bad right now.
Yeah. They trying to pay people to join.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's when you have to incentivize something like so much for people to join, it just goes to show what the environment is perpetuating already within the military.
Yeah, we'll pay you.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, y'all really hurting over there, huh?
You're really you're down to pay for contract killers at this point.
Yeah, they offering us bonuses for the people that's in right now.
To stay longer.
Yeah, to stay longer. Yeah, they're offering us bonuses. So.
And that money looking good, huh?
I mean, shit. I mean, kinda. I mean, in a way, it's just like
it just attracts a certain.
When you think about it, it's like, what the fuck? My fucking hours I work a week just don't add up.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were doing math. It's like, yo, we really get paid like $6 an hour, like especially being on deployment because we don't get
24/7.
we don't get an off day.
Yeah.
Like it's not a day where you just chill. Like it's every day unless we hit port. You know what I'm saying? But even with port, like out of those 4 days you in port, you still got a duty day.
Right.
And the duty day is 24 hours. Like you're still going to be working. So it's just like, that's why it's super draining. There's a lot of people like, oh yeah, I don't want to do it. But I feel like I'm an energetic guy, and I just see the Navy as paying my bills.
Well, that bonus, man, that's my immediate thought was that bonus, that's more merch.
Oh yeah, no, it's but I mean, it depends on where you at too.
That wasn't no joke, man. That's some real shit.
Yeah, it can be tax free, and they've taken a lot of that money off, and then you know what I'm saying. It's just I'm just so energetic, and I don't really the Navy, the military. They always say, oh, it controls you, or whatever the case may be, but it's just like it controls your personal life because a lot of people just do the military and they go home and just do the military and go home. But me being an energetic business guy that I am, I try to and that's why I'm looking forward to retirement, because my retirement check, it's either going to go to all bills or it's going to be all traveling. So it's one of those two. So I just feel like I'm just so much of an energetic person that I don't really let it phase me
or change you
much.
Don't let it change you, man.
Well, you're building an empire.
Yeah.
You're building a brand, like literally, like I talk about it all the time. Well, not all the time, but I've said it before. Like when people are like, when they come up to you and like, that's very on brand for you.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I'm not the brand.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I guess I kind of am. I fucked up and made this the Graybeard podcast, so I can never shave my fucking beard.
Oh yeah. You know what? I was thinking of that. I was trying to tag you on Facebook, and I was just like,
I'm on there.
I just need to look for a person with a beard, because I was like, it would be crazy if this dude don't got no fucking beard, and it's like an old picture. Because a lot of people don't be. I mean, me, I don't really update.
I just have my logo up there.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I don't really upgrade like Facebook or anything.
Yeah,
like
you would see like on my photography page on Facebook, it's just Graybeard Photo Co. And then on Facebook for the podcast, it's the same podcast. Yeah. It just says podcast, but it's the same logo.
I couldn't find you. If I was driving at the same time too.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like,
don't do that. I mean, not a lot of people. I don't have a lot of people on Facebook. I don't really fuck with Facebook too much.
Me neither.
When you post something on this, when I post a reel on Instagram, sometimes I'll go and post it on Facebook too.
Yeah.
But and then I got my personal page, and I just locked that shit down because I got fucking scammed like a biatch.
Damn.
Yeah. So I said, nah. Fuck that. I don't want people I don't know.
He said, fuck that.
Yeah. If I got people I don't know hitting me, because I used to get people, and the way I am, because I accept everybody. Especially if you're coming on my Instagram. Fuck yeah, follow me, man.
Yeah.
That's public as fuck. But like my personal page, I would have people coming on all the time. I'm like, I don't know you, but you got mutuals. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But now
you can't do that now with the Navy. Everybody got fucking mutuals. The Navy is big, but it's small at the same time.
Well, there's so many people just taking your account. They'll take your pictures and then make a new account that looks just like your damn account.
Yep.
My girlfriend's sister, like her sister just friend requested her again on Facebook. She went in and she was like, wait a minute. And she went to her sister's page. She's like, I'm already fucking friend. This is a scam artist. Somebody took her pictures, made a whole other. So they do that.
People that have time to do that shit is wild.
Yeah.
To have time to create
I don't think it's here. I think it's overseas.
Somewhere else? Yeah.
I think it's just going to get worse with AI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
For sure.
I forgot to say, but back to the Instagram. I did have the For the Dogs hoodie. It was one of my close friends from high school named KT Kyler. He tapped me into a NFL player. He plays for the Patriots.
Okay.
And he wore the For the Dog hoodies, and the NFL had him on like his main thing. It's on my Instagram, but it's like he did an overseas game.
Okay.
And he was the picture for it and had like NFL in the background. So that was another
that's
thing
a nice
about the celebrity.
Spot,
yeah, I forgot to say about that earlier. I was thinking about that. But yeah, that's
I mean, there's no better advertising.
Not for real. And it's like I was coming home from Virginia and I stopped somewhere in Georgia. I was fucking charging my car and it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And my phone was just going off. And then KT was like, "Hey, you see your Instagram?" I was like, "Please tell me that somebody like fucking, Kanye or something." You know what I'm saying? Just like reposted me
your
or
phone
something.
Would just light on fire.
Yeah, I was just like, please tell me something crazy went down to where I just got like fucking 20,000 followers or some shit now. But I mean, it was still good. But yeah, it was like he said, go to the NFL page. I was like, what? I went to NFL and it was NFL and NFL style. And it's like the fucking.
Did they tag you though?
Nah, they didn't tag me.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Did you tag yourself?
I was like, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. And then I tagged them. I said, hey, tag me next time or I'm gonna fucking sue you. Like I was, hopefully they saw it. But
yeah, they were like, delete.
Yeah,
fuck him.
They were like, who the fuck is this dude? Dude only got like 1,500 followers talking about some sue.
Yeah.
Shouts out Reese. Reese said, "Blessings all our fallen brothers and sisters." It said, "Army beat Navy, by the way."
Oh yeah, that's my best friend. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, Army.
He can't beat me though.
Oh
man, that's
Army. Shit! He took the glasses down and everything.
Us Army folk do more by 9 a.m. than y'all do all day. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't go to sleep.
I go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, I'm getting off work. I'm still up.
Yeah. I mean,
that's crazy.
I get up at 2. I'm not in the Army, but I'm,
I get up at 2 p.m. to go to work at 8 p.m. and get off at 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
So do you, other than the Navy, do you have a day job or like is that?
Oh no, Stayoung Navy. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it look like on the ship, man? I know you can't say too much. There might be some shit you can't say, whatever. You know how to edit yourself.
Man, they're not gonna kick me out no time soon.
I'm just saying, I ain't trying to have them knocking on my fucking door. You know what I mean?
They might ask
hey,
you to
any publicity is good publicity. Yeah, I'm about to fuck up on my words.
That's okay.
We're
not gonna edit it.
Life on a ship. I don't know. It's all about how you make it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can work your 13 hours and then get off and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Or you can work your 13 hours like me and get off and go to the mess decks and play spades and gamble all night.
You sleep in them bunks and shit?
Oh, yeah, the bunks. So it's like a,
How many people in a little...
Six packs. They call it 6 packs, yeah.
Don't eat no fucking beans, you bitches.
Nah, you can't eat. You can't eat in the burger.
Huh?
You can't eat in the burger.
No, just saying.
Oh, don't eat beans and be farting later. Oh, yeah.
Man, shit be fucking you up.
You nut the button there.
Yeah, it's some big burdens too. Like I'm going on a small boy this year though. I was on a carrier, 5,000 plus people.
Yeah.
So the burdens will be like some burdens will be 100-man burdens. Sometimes it'd be burdens for like 30 people. Sometimes it'd be 100 and plus 200. Like it's pretty. It's just fucking. It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I will always get the 3-pack. It's always the one spot in there that you can get 3 people, and I will always just get the.
Do y'all do like the family day or whatever, where everybody can come out and see where you're at, see all your shit?
What you mean? Are you like when the boat come back?
Yeah, like my sister used to date this dude in the Navy, and he was on a frigate.
Oh yeah, that's a small boy. So yeah, that happens a lot. But
they
with carriers,
they would do a family day, and he was from California. He didn't have no family here, so we would go. Because I was like, I want to see the boat.
Yeah. Sometimes they do it with the carrier.
I was corrected quickly.
Sometimes they do it with the carriers, the big ones. Like they'll do, I forgot what they call it, but like last deployment we came back, but we deployed out of Norfolk on the Truman. So we'll go to Norfolk, and then sometimes if we're pulling back and we're passing Florida, it depends on the ship, but they can stop in Florida, get on a ship, and then cruise sail all the way to Norfolk. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll get everybody off the ship, and then it'll open up. Parents will sleep in a rack for the first time.
I wasn't trying to sleep on that motherfucker. Yeah, we just basically got a tour. Most
likely you could do that. Like
he showed us where he was. I guess I don't know what it's called. Like at the is it the bow, the front of the boat? Is that the bow? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the bow
I
is
ain't
the front,
nautical
and then
at
the
all.
back is the fan.
So on the bow, like he would do watch at night.
Oh, he's like right under it, looking.
Like he was up, like they had like the little crow's nest thing or whatever the fuck it is, and he would have to walk out onto it, but it was up high, so you could lean back on it. And he's like, "This is where I
just
sleep."
stand there for 4 hours.
No, he fucking learned how to sleep. I'm like, bitch, if you fucking fall over, you're gone.
Yeah, you
But
can
he would
sleep
just-
in some random places in the Navy.
Yeah,
bro.
he's like, dude, you just find a place to lay your head and fucking go to sleep.
Man, you know, like the F-18s, the fighter jets.
Mm-hmm.
You know their size. They have the intakes. You
Yeah.
can go to sleep in there. I've been sleep. We'll sleep on fucking just random. We'll sleep on ammo, little 20
How
mil
the fuck-
ammo cans. Just line them up and you
Okay.
just lay back.
I'm
I
just.
have slept on a pallet in an AC-130 over Afghanistan.
I mean, I can sleep anywhere, but like, you give me a broken Heineken bottle. You know, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. But like in an intake on an F-18,
Yeah, I mean them bitches.
what happens if somebody cranked that?
Nah, you never. Nah, that's not.
Bitch Gone,
Yeah, that
bye.
ain't gonna never happen. Yeah, it's more
It's
so
gonna
when them
be
bitches
Stayoung
hard,
clothing.
cold, shut down. You in there asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've slept crazy place. You can sleep. That's the best sleep you get in the world, though.
Really?
On deployment, yes, the
Oh, I
best
bet.
sleep.
Out on the water.
I'm talking about the best sleep ever. You ain't gonna never fight your sleep on deployment.
Yeah.
You'll be knocked out cold.
Well, I mean, I've been on a cruise.
Yeah, I never been on a cruise, not yet. I want to go on a cruise.
The fuck you want to go on a cruise for?
Nah, it's different. The Navy, you can't drink on that cruise.
That's true.
The regular
that's
cruise,
true.
you can drink, you can play basketball,
That's true.
spas, all that crap.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
yeah, I'm trying to do that for sure. Probably when
Yeah.
I get off this deployment.
Yeah, what was the one that kept giving everybody fucking the shits and the vomits?
Royal Caribbean.
I think it was Royal Caribbean.
Royal
Yeah,
Caribbean.
don't go on that one.
Yeah,
I think that's the one, Bianca.
She went to,
My daughter just went on like a 10-day cruise.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've only ever been. That's my youngest. But like I've never. 3 days or 4 days. I think that's the
it?
most I ever been on. Just a weekend. We go to Bahamas, come back.
Damn. I'm trying to come back, go on a cruise. I'm trying to do a lot of shit.
You just want to, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do everything in life.
And you should. And my hope for you, and is that Stayoung Clothing will take you where you want to go.
I appreciate it. I hope it does too, because I'm trying to run it up.
Yeah.
Trying to run it up.
So what is next for you? What is the big next for you?
I mean,
Other than going on a cruise.
we'll stay young. We talking about with Stay Young or just
Yeah,
anything?
whatever.
I mean, I don't know. I really just want to travel. Like that's it. With Stay Young, I really just want it to blow up. I mean, everybody wants their business to blow up overnight, but
Right.
I really want more people to respect it in a way. Because I know a lot, and that's what, like this shirt that I have on the back, it says Stay Young is watching. And it came up with the concept of, you know how you say Mark Jacobs, you never know. He probably saw
Yeah.
your podcast. Well, that's kind of where this collection came from, as far as I see a lot of stuff when it comes to Stay Young. I've seen who supported from day one.
Mhm.
I've seen people that, hated on it or wherever the case may be. So as far as the brand, you're not going to always get it, but I just want it to be respected. As like, damn, this dude started from this. And a lot of brands started from, wherever, but a lot of brands just
Right.
fell off. A lot of brands is given up, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just not something that I'm going to do, regardless of if I don't sell for a whole year or something.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm going to find a way.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the next big thing for me is, for one, hopefully, I sell out Friday. First day, hopefully I sell out.
This Friday?
This Friday for the dog hoodies, yeah.
Oh, tell them where.
Oh, yeah.
Online, or are you going to a pop up or something?
No, it's going to be online. Stay
Okay.
on Clothing 1Y for the dog hoodies.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, for the dog hoodies, they going to drop Friday, 12 o'clock. So hopefully I sell out, you know what I'm saying? But I just want my pieces to get into someone's hands that respect it, if you know what I'm saying. And I mean,
totally do.
hopefully it blows up. But as far as, personal life, I just want to travel. That's it. Other than being on deployment. Yeah, so it's going to be that, but it's going to be a brown colorway.
How do you get that going on with the interest-free installation?
So I go through Shopify, man. It's a lot. You can do a lot with Shopify. Everybody that always asks me where to start, I always say go with Shopify. I started with Wix, and you can. I mean, it was just harder with Wix. It's just like, what's that brand? I mean, what's that company?
It's a website.
Website, but it's It's like a pay website. Everybody uses it. It's not Zelle. It's not Cash App.
PayPal.
Yeah. PayPal was giving me so many problems with Wix. So I said, man, I just need to go somewhere simpler. Shopify, I think I pay like $40 a month to have this, to have my website, because I bought the actual URL. Right. And you can do a lot. You can do if people don't want to pay, $75, well, you can do shop. You could pay $19 4 times and you paid off your hoodie.
That's dope.
I wouldn't say do that because it's just, it's a hoodie. Granted, it's a luxury hoodie, but
yeah, but don't do buy now, pay later for a piece of clothing.
Yeah, not for clothing, because it can come in the mail water damage or something. You know what I'm saying? So, but Shopify, it's just so easy. Yeah. Somebody makes an order. It creates my label. I got a little label maker at home. Really? I got all my boxes at home. I use Uline. Shout out my best friend Maurice. He put me on. But Uline, get all the
yeah, I know. Every now and then I'll get one of their fucking books that shows you all
the products and stuff.
It's like that thick.
Yeah, it does everything. I linked up my business accounts, so I can go. My Shopify will have a balance, and I'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go authorize this, and it'll just transfer everything to my business account, and then it's just so easy. It's just easy. I can create a code right now from my phone, and I can only have 2 people. Like if I say I'll give you guys $8.40 off, I could just make a code for 2 people, and give it to both of y'all. So it's just, I don't know. I just like it.
You ever think about doing like not a sponsorship, but like an affiliation program?
What you mean?
So like there's affiliation programs right now that people can get. It's not a sponsorship, so it's not paid. Like you don't pay the person, and but
like TikTok, you sell it and they get a certain amount,
something like that. Yeah, they get like a percentage of it. Yeah. So like if you were to affiliate with me, and I would say, hey, go check out StayYoungClothing.com. Anything and you give me a code, so it would be maybe gray.
Yeah.
Gray 55, whatever.
Gray beer SY.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I say, you can get 10% off right now if you use Graybeard SY.
Yeah.
The code Graybeard SY. They go in, they plug it in, and then it gives them the discount. And then you see that they actually, you got a sale from my mouth. And that, I'm not hitting you up for that. I'm just saying, is that something that you might ever do?
I've done it before. My boy KT, he's a Kappa. That's it for frat.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like when I tell you, he's been wearing my stuff since I dropped, and he has I think he has like every single one of my pieces, majority of them. I made a code for him, and I think it's like KTSY.
And he'll post shit on his Instagram or whatever.
He just tell all his frat brothers, and I can see who used the code.
Right.
So, I've done that. Yeah. But it's so simple. I can just make a code for anything.
Well, of course. And that's the thing. It virtually costs you nothing.
Yeah.
And the person that does, it's almost free promotion. I mean, like I've reached out to some bigger, like larger companies to do that. And they're like, come on, let's go. You know, and all I have to do is give them my my EID for my LLC and shit, and then, it's one of those forms you printed out and never brought back to me. Anyway, because I don't have a fucking printer. I threw that shit in the trash. I'm so sick of printers. Yeah, I fucking hate printing
things.
Do
that shit at work.
Yeah, I don't even do that. I'm just like, fuck it. They have a printer. They just won't bring me a fucking document. Anyways, but yeah, I plan on doing that because this podcast, like if you didn't know, I started it. It was just mainly a photography, videography, audio type stuff, set for beginners and intermediate photographer.
To creators. Like tutorials, kind of like help them.
Sort of, yeah. Like I would talk about, new gear. I'd talk about tips and tricks and things of that nature. Like my biggest one is like tips on video editing, and it's so hard to do a podcast when you're like tutorial for video editing, Premiere Pro. It's a fucking pain in the ass. So, but I literally had to like get descriptive because they can't see it. It's just audio.
Oh yeah.
So in the beginning it was just all audio, and then I decided, fuck it. I had a business with a guy and it just kind of fell through.
Yeah.
But our business, he was a tattoo artist. I'm all the shit that I do, and we put everything into one building. And we had tattoos, we had podcast space, we had a full photography studio.
Dang.
it was nice. It was kind of like what Collab is. That's what it was supposed to be. I just wasn't market savvy enough to have events there and get people to basically promote the place for me.
Yeah, especially off just the events alone.
Yeah, I mean, what I like, if you look back to the podcast I had with those three guys at the Collab, that was, I mean, I basically told them, I was like, dude, you guys are getting paid. Like, people are paying you to promote you.
Yeah.
Because they would pay to get in, and then they would take all their pictures, and then they would just promote the shit. Oh, I took these pictures at the Collab Cafe, and it would just blow them up, and so next time it would just be bigger and bigger and bigger. But, where was I going with that? Anyways, I don't fucking remember. I just totally got lost.
Affiliate.
No, I think I was done with that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I was just describing what the podcast was.
Yeah.
At any rate, sorry, I apologize.
No,
everybody.
you good.
But yeah, and then so what? Kind of like when that fell through, we were going to continue to do the podcast here. I set all this up in here instead of down there.
Yeah,
he sold the business, and I had all this shit, and things just again fell through, and but I had all this stuff sitting here, and I was like, fuck it, I met the guys from Collab, and I was like, I went to one of their events, and I was like, you know what, I think I need to. Let's just do this, So I started having people come in, and at that time I was doing it all myself. So that desk wasn't there. All that shit was here, and you would be looking at me through monitors like this, and I'd be doing all the fucking trying to talk to you and doing all this shit. And then I finally got the nuts to call Patrick and be like, "Hey man, can you come help me?" And he fucking graciously came over and helped me out.
That's what's up.
So
this is definitely a nice. I can see myself come here every fucking week just doing a fucking podcast.
I mean,
this thing is nice, man.
Hey, man, you have an open invitation anytime you want. Like, you want to promote something, you call me up.
Okay.
We'll set it up.
Appreciate it. Sure.
But yeah, and, at that point, all my viewers will know who the fuck you are now, and we'll just sit down and talk and promote your shit. But, yeah, I mean, now basically that's what it's kind of turned into, and it's evolved into this live 2 to 2.5, sometimes 3 hour podcast where we just literally just have a talk, and I get to know you, they get to know you, and, they get tired of hearing my stupid voice, I'm sure, and that's fine. I try to shut the fuck up and just let you talk. I have this philosophy. If you have a guest, ask a question, shut the fuck up, and just let them answer the fucking question.
Yeah, I can get to talking, man.
That's good.
Especially if I got some drink on me.
Oh yeah.
Like I said in my podcast, we drink up there, man.
Well, next time you come on, you feel free to bring you whatever. I don't drink.
Gotcha.
I'm like, I think I calculated it the other day. I'm like 6 or 7 years sober.
I think you're on 7.
I think about it every day. My girl is not. She drinks.
Oh.
And whiskey was my shit, and there's always a bottle up in there. And I just look at it and salivate.
I'm trying to get into the whiskey. I mean, I drink whiskey. I don't drink. I don't mix drinks. I just like to drink it. Well, especially with cigars.
Yeah,
you got to drink it straight on the rocks.
Whiskey's the best.
I gotta put you onto some cigars, man. I gotta put you onto some cigars. Okay. I think you'll like. The flavors. That's the main thing to everybody. Yeah. The flavor.
I need to get a filtration system in here so we can smoke it.
Man, my dad built that in his house. He knocked down his...
Well, I put AC into my garage, and that was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay? But now I got to get some quiet...
He turned his whole dining room into a cigar lounge. So it's like these big, tall glass doors. He got the whole filter.
The humidors.
Humidor built in. Yeah, it's crazy. Nice. Like, I'm just like, man, I need to do that.
He's got... Did you say 2 or 3 businesses now?
Yeah, he got 2.
So he's bankrolling, that dude. He's got the money to do that shit.
Yeah, and he never gave me any money yet. So I'm waiting for the perfect time to really ask him for some money.
Nah, you don't need it. You're going to be paying him money.
Nah, I need him to cut me a check one day. Sponsor me.
There you go.
Sponsor me.
Just get one rack and put some of his clothes in the corner somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah, he did that. He did it before.
Stayoung clothing.
Yeah, he did that when I dropped my fanny packs. I had some fanny packs. So all the waiters, all the girls in there, they wear the fanny packs.
Send one to Joe Rogan. He loves fanny packs.
I love my fanny packs.
I was thinking about
I'm wearing one right now.
One of my guys, he was saying that like the people with the podcast, like Joe Rogan, they put the PO box. I was thinking about doing that.
Oh, he gets shit all day long.
Yeah, but it's just like I just feel like they're gonna open it. And be like, all right, next thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If it's good quality, he might like it. But my whole thing is, I mean, that dude, he gets people sending. He's got mountains of shit that he has to he probably just gives it away.
Yeah, probably.
You know, and he's got people now. He's got so many people that work for him now.
Right,
He's literally turned it into a business, which is why, again, I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan. I don't want to. I have no delusions that I'm as funny or whatever. I'm not. I'm definitely not as jacked as he is. I don't work out like every day. I'm not, you know. But his format.
Yeah.
If you just take the format and you apply it to what you're doing, I think, you know, that might. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a couple of people that I kind of pay attention to, and that's where my head is at. Real quick though, like what. On that vein, like, what are some of the people that you look at, you know, that you are influenced by?
When it comes to like the fashion?
Yeah, like your business model.
So, Kanye West, for sure, one of them. And that's just when it comes to the quality. What he has done with just collabing with brands or even his own brand, you know, Yeezy season and what he does
off his meds, but he knows his shit about business.
Man, that dude, he's a freaking. And they say, you know, genius, but I mean, like, the dude, I personally think, you know, really he is a genius because all the things that he's done, even with fashion, he do it before the fashion world does it, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, definitely the quality. I mean, rest in peace, Virgil, but that was another one because back in the day when I was in 8th, 9th grade, he had Pyrex, and this is before Off-White, and a lot of people don't know that. They just knew, oh, you know, Virgil, he created Off-White and he was with Kanye and now he's Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. So, but it was just the simplistic designs that they had. And that's kind of what I go for. Nothing too crazy, but something simplistic and that stands out.
Right.
But I mean, those two are my, for sure, like, what do you call it? Like inspirations. Yeah, inspirations for sure. But I mean, it's a lot. I mean, you got artists that, you know, that can dress. You got athletes that can dress. I mean, but then again, I just go back to what I would wear, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I would wear, you know, just like I said, a solid white tee, a solid black tee, and a black hoodie on top of the black tee. And
right. So now I don't feel so bad about not having any style.
Oh yeah, no, I mean you gotta have style. I feel like style. I feel like style is what you make of. You don't like nowadays. You go on Instagram and you see these people trying to become a style, become what they see. Oh, right. Put this on because I seen this in this video. But it's just like, I feel like it's whatever you put on and whatever you feel comfortable with, and you don't. If you can put something on and gotta worry about if somebody's gonna be like, yo, this gonna look good when I go here, then it ain't your style. Yeah. I feel like if you put something on and you just comfortable with what you got on, it don't matter if it match or, and that's another thing, matching. Like you don't gotta have shit to fucking match. But
dude, I've been wearing these fucking Vans since high school, and you know, at 47 years old, it's about to come back.
That's a classic though. Black and white Vans is a classic. Anything black and white is a classic though.
If you keep rocking the same shit, eventually it's coming back around, and people are gonna be like, "Yo."
Yep. But Vans did do that. They had that for a run, even with Converses, because you know Wiz Khalifa, the rapper, he made black and yellow. Everybody wanted to wear cargo shorts. And Chuck Taylors, like that was the wave of that time. But you gotta think, back in the day, everybody wore fucking Converses. Right. Like that was they fucking played basketball in Converses. So it's just like
it was either Vans, Airwalks, or Converse. For me, anyways. That's all I ever wore.
That was the thing. So it's just kind of like when it comes to style.
I did skateboard though, not anymore, but I used to.
Yeah, I tried to learn to skateboard. I mean, I know how, but
I broke my ass.
I can't do all the fucking tricks. And
literally.
Shit. But yeah, I don't know, when it comes to style, man, I just feel like just put it on. Like. Honestly, just put it on and then
wear what the fuck you wear.
Wear what the fuck you want to wear. If you want to wear shorts in the fucking wintertime every fucking day.
Why do women hate fucking men in cargo shorts? Why do they hate that?
Shit, I don't know. I don't have cargo shorts.
Women hate cargo shorts until they need you to hold some shit. Then
like, oh, you got all them fucking pockets. I don't have any cargo shorts.
You got a purse.
Yeah. And you're gonna hold it when she goes in the grocery store or when she goes into the department store. I mean,
nah, because I got my fanny pack. She can hold her purse.
There was a video of a guy I saw. His wife was like, "Hold my purse," and he dropped it on the ground and he pulled a fucking like a grocery bag out of his pocket, picked it up and then flipped it over like that, and he would look like he was just holding the bag.
Holding the bag.
Because nobody, no man wants to be seen holding your damn purse. I don't give a shit what it looks like.
Nope. Don't wanna.
Anyways, that's just a random thought. That shit happens here.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I get it. That's how I be on my podcast. It's fucking random.
Oh yeah.
Then we forgot we talking about music, and then then it's gonna turn into take a shot.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's organic.
Yeah.
And I think people like that because you never know where the fuck it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's the best type of movie. I mean, there's so many twists and turns. You don't know which way I'm gonna go.
Yeah, most of them clips now, the organicness of it goes viral, and then that's what.
Right.
And sometimes that's good for business.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like, sometimes people think that I've prepared for these interviews. I don't prepare shit. I mean, obviously, I asked you your name today.
Yeah.
Because I was like, and Cam even told me he said your name.
Cam will fuck up on my name sometime too.
Yeah.
And I would be like, Cam. He'd be like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, everybody, it's just like, I just don't get why people say Tay.
Well, I don't either.
Yeah.
I did it on the fucking on my story. I apologize.
Nah, it's fine.
I was like, is it Ty? Or like, is it pronounced? I didn't know, so I tried to go like in
Ty.
Yeah, Shawn.
Yeah, it's Ty, man.
Yeah.
And people call me Ty. I hate that too because my older brother name's Tyreek.
Okay,
so they say Ty. They call him Ty. I'm just like, God,
Ty too.
Yeah, like I'm not. Damn, it's already my older brother. Like, what the fuck? So
just call me Ty Stick.
Yeah, just Ty. Like, so I'm just like, I tell people to call me Stay though.
Okay.
So I just be like, yeah, just call me Stay.
Well, and I was like, because it says on your Instagram page, I thought you like to go by Slay. I was like, does it say Slay? I mean, I'm fucking blind.
Oh yeah, nah,
so
Stay.
But it says Stay.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do I call him? You know, I was like, I don't want to introduce him as Stay.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
It's kind of it's like self promotion.
Yeah.
Stay. Oh, what's Stay? Oh, Stay and Clothing. Oh, okay. Oh, Stay. So
yeah, this is Stay.
They
last
gave me a
name
whole
Young.
bunch of names. Yeah, they gave me a whole bunch of names.
Dude, at least they didn't call you Jimbo.
Jimbo? That's what they called you?
Yeah, my name is James, but Jim is like a nick is like the short version of James, and then my family they like to call me Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I'm like, don't fuck. Actually, you know what? When people know that it bothers you, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
I guarantee you, somebody
talking about some Jimbo.
If you made it this far in the podcast, leave a comment, and you can call me Jimbo in the comments. That's it.
Jimbo.
I'm weak. Hey, if you're still in this podcast,
X Visuals just hopped in,
and you're typing in X Visuals, that's Xavier. That's
okay.
That's the photographer.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out X, man. Yeah, but if you're in this podcast right now and you're still watching, you've been watching.
Stayoungclothing.com.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I should say it or not, but I'm gonna do free shipping, man.
Oh shit,
free shipping Friday, 12 o'clock. Free shipping for the dog hoodie.
That's
so if you in it, who in there right now?
We got Anthony Norman was in. We got Reese.
Okay.
Not sure if they're still there, but
don't know if they're still there. But Cameron, we had like 12 people in here at one point.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, if y'all still in there, all y'all got to do is say, yeah, I was in there when you said it.
Yeah.
And free shipping, man. Free shipping.
See, that's
Friday.
why we do that towards the end. All the good stuff toward the end.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Everybody just hopping in. Oh, I was there. Nah, that was the first 10 minutes. That's when you open up the link. Nah, we see it at the end. So yeah, free shipping for the people that's in right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we ain't here, Reese.
He's gonna get that free shipping.
Yeah, hey man, Reese, that's my best friend, man. That motherfucker be. He never get
clothes. You said,
yeah, he never get free stuff.
No,
because obviously he always wants to buy it. But
yeah, well, that motherfucker, if they love you, they want to support you.
Yeah, for sure. He gets the sample pieces. He gets the pieces that nobody gets. He always gets the first.
Right.
My podcast in my dad's cigar lounge, he was actually wearing a unreleased piece. So
cool.
Yeah, man, Reese already know and he'd be the type of fucking pull up to my fucking house, come all the way from Virginia just to get some shit. Like the Chrome Tee, it just dropped last weekend, and he was the first one with it because he was just there. He was like, "Oh yeah, I need my Chrome Tee." So yeah, Maurice, you're not getting free shipping. I'm sorry, bro. It's like, no, I'm playing.
Yeah, you already got the inside track, bro.
Yeah, he already know what's dropping before everybody else do. So
that's great. Yeah, man. What time is it, Pat? How far along are we?
9 o'clock. We're at 2 hours 24 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting.
I'm sauced.
Yeah, we're getting pretty sauced. Yeah, he's got to get back to his
gym in the morning.
his little boy.
Yeah, I feel it.
So we're gonna probably start wrapping this thing up, man. But while we play the outro music, I want you to go ahead and drop all your socials. I know we've already done it like a bunch of times, but that's the whole point of this, man. Just give everybody anywhere they can get your stuff or anything, whatever. Anything you want to promote.
All right, so the website, stayyoungclothing.com, STAYOUNG clothing.com. Instagram, Stay Young Clothing. Podcast, Stay Talking Podcast. Y'all want them shoes and pieces? Stay Vaulted, STAYVAULTD. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for coming on
Friday.
For the dolls on Friday.
That's right.
Friday,
Top
12 o'clock.
them clothes. And for all of if you're not my viewer, if you're just joining because of this young man here, if you feel like you enjoyed the show, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go on your Apple Podcasts app or Spotify or whatever. We're on there as well. And this audio will be up, whenever the fuck I feel like putting it up. Because I got a lot of shit going on. But
everybody watching, make sure y'all subscribe, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Follow along and subscribe because I've got a lot of cool people coming up, a lot of great shows coming up, and you don't want to miss a minute of it. The Graybeard Podcast on Instagram, the Graybeard Podcast on YouTube, and on all of your podcast providers, anywhere you get it. So I love you guys, and I appreciate you stopping in and checking us out, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace out.